What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of the All Talk Show podcast, where anything goes and everything is open for discussion. I am your host, Tony Mango, and with me on the line right now is Drew White. What's up, Drew?
Hey, it's the All Talk Show with Tony is like this.
Oh, yes, podcast.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, my. Hold on. Oh, crap. I do not know where this is coming from. I have a terrible background noise. There we go. I figured it out. My bad. I couldn't figure it out.
I'm still hearing some. We haven't figured out exactly what's going on with our static issues that have been happening the past couple of days, weeks,
In
months.
other words, it's Mike Paden's fault.
Yeah, sure.
we just can't operate without him, so that's what's up.
I have tried out some different Skype recorders. That doesn't seem to be really doing it. I'm back to the one that I had tried a couple weeks before. See if maybe this works a little bit differently. Who knows? Even when it comes to this call itself, though, since we're doing something a little bit different, I'm not adding everybody into the call immediately. We got to wait until everybody calls in. I know that Shaun Walker is going to be popping up anytime soon here. Stephen Wago is going to be popping up anytime soon. And who knows who else? Maybe Miguel, maybe Mike, maybe Caroline, maybe... who knows?
Someone new.
Maybe somebody new. Who knows? You guys can call in. If you do want to call in, 760-512-7247 or 713-955-0363. Those are the two numbers that you can call in if you're using your cell phone or something of the sort like that. Or you can call in using Skype. Wago's on the line right now. What's up, Wago?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We called a Dying Giraffe instead. Fuck.
Yeah. Dying Giraffe hotline.
The Dying Giraffe hotline?
So,
fuck, is that our new podcast?
Yeah.
I gotta make a logo for that now, too.
Well, fuck, you made a logo for everything else the other night.
I was bored. I was bored and I couldn't wrap my mind around like any of the work stuff, so why not make a logo for the Buzzer Show?
The all work show.
So yeah, if you ever need a logo made up, just wait till Tony's fucking bored out of his wits.
That or a Facebook group invite thing or something like that. Groot one, yeah.
Oh, a Facebook Groot sounds awesome.
I don't know. A Facebook group doesn't sound as good, though.
Oh, no, that sounds kind of bad. So, if you have never listened to the All Talk Show before, this is the podcast where we don't go into it with any set topics to talk about. This is just whatever happens, and whether that ends up being talking about food or porn or either one of those that we find in the woods. To the last episode. Horrible experiences with our significant others' dads.
Hey, it's the All Talk Show. I could talk about whatever I damn want to.
That's true.
That's true. You made the rules and I'm following.
Yeah, they did. We could even have John Travolta on the line at one point. You never know. Let's be like,
Nah, it just sounds like a stroke. It just sounds like a patient.
So, what have you guys been up to?
What have I been up to? Mm-hmm. You know what I realized? Like...
No, that's what you have to tell us.
So I was delivering bounce houses today. And anyways, yeah, I'm the bounce house prince, by the way. Don't know if anyone knows. But as it turns out, and I mean this, as it turns out, only people who work with churches get bounce houses the day before Easter. Fun fact, who would have thought? Who would have thought such a damn thing? I also got sunburned, so yeah. It's kind of depressing.
Wait, so what? Do you follow any of that?
Wait.
All I heard was, so I was delivering bounce houses. Some people Easter, bounce house.
Sounds about right.
That's pretty much what I got from it.
Nah, nothing much has been happening on my end, though. I went to Kara's house earlier. Final Four's on, but I am watching that.
Was her dad there?
Yeah, she was there. He was there.
Now he's a she. Alright, now he's really gonna fucking hate you.
Oh, God, no. There were so many concerts yesterday for Final Four stuff. I didn't know any of them, so, yeah. I'm too cool for school, as one might say.
I've done fuck all the day other than work. And I'm glad just to finally get a break tomorrow and not have to deal with retail customers. So fucking annoying.
They're gonna pull you in. Even open the stores if they have to.
I didn't get a word of that.
Are you open on Easter?
Nope.
Oh, see, no, they're gonna open the store, just to make you work.
Yeah, and I'd not show up.
Okay, well then. Who would have thought? Tony, what have you been up to?
Fuck off. I guess that's the word of the day, or the phrase of the day.
Fuck off.
No, I was really, really friggin' tired yesterday, and I figured I would take some melatonin and try to go to sleep earlier, and that just wiped me the hell out today. I woke up more tired than I was yesterday after sleeping longer, and you know, this whole day I've just kind of been like,
Tony Miguel.
So I got to deal with Easter stuff tomorrow.
Easter stuff.
Not looking forward to that.
No, I have to go to my grandparents and I have to go to my girlfriend's house, so I feel you. I don't know.
I'm going to the wife's family's house, so that's going to be that. Get some free food. It's just a thing.
I've never hated Easter, but I've never really... It's one of those holidays where, you know, when I was younger, it was you dress up, you go to church, and then you eat ham, I believe, and then you hunt for Easter eggs. I never really saw what was fun with the big part. That I never enjoyed. I never actually liked, you know, how people color Easter eggs? I've always hated that. I've never enjoyed it.
Wago,
Well,
is Drew breaking up quite a bit for you?
A lot.
Okay.
That's why we can't understand a fucking word he says.
Yeah, about like...
What are you talking about, Mr. Gata?
About every, like, 20 seconds or so, you seem to dodge out, like, your internet connections.
No, I'm dodging your questions. I'm dodging the conversation, Tony.
Same thing. No,
Anyways,
I never really understood what was
let
so
me
great about Easter either. Because Easter to me, I mean, I don't really like a whole lot of holidays for a lot of the things that a lot of people like about them. I mean, obviously, Halloween's fun for the Halloween shit when you're a kid. And Christmas is fun for presents and stuff like that. But Easter to me is like, I don't know, it never really made any sense. Like, I get that, like, bunnies are around now. But why do they have anything to do with, like, jelly beans and you gotta paint the eggs and hide them because, you know, fuck those eggs or something? Like, I don't know.
Tony, they're trying to make a game out of it. Come on.
Like, Easter is just odd to me. I'm not religious,
well, I can explain
so religious stuff doesn't end up meaning a damn thing either. Like, you know.
I can explain the whole egg hunting thing. Basically, parents go, so, think we can keep Jimmy and Timmy busy if we fucking hide these eggs and drink in the process.
There we go.
Get a fucking couple beers while they watch their derp-ass kids try and find an egg. But really, they've just got them in their pocket the whole time.
The thing is, I don't even think
Leon on the line right now. What's up, Miguel?
Ooh.
Hey guys.
Miguel.
Oh god, it's
Easter right now.
What about it?
Fuck it.
It's weird.
Yeah, pretty much.
I forgot this is Miguel's puberty phase where his balls drop and he's low in voice. What's up, Miguel?
I love now that Paden's not on the line. You've suddenly grown a pair and you're coming after me directly.
No, I just said you got
fuck
that
you
microphone.
too, Drew.
It's a damn fuck.
Yeah, I'm still using the mic, and yeah, it's making me sound a lot better.
I gotta ask you, why the fuck do you hate WrestleMania? Like, 3 out of 5 stars? Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy.
I thought it was 3 out of... I said it before. You know what? I recently was on another wrestling show, and they asked me about that. I said...
Hang on. You're gonna have to re-say that sentence, because you don't get asked anything. You get asked something.
Okay, I was asked what I thought of WrestleMania, and I said it best. It was a 6. It was a 6 out of 10 show with an 8 out of 10 ending.
No. So in other words, if you do division, it's 3 out of 5.
It's a 7. It's a 7. I would say.
You changed it.
That would make
That's
it a 3.
Different ranking, Drew.
Yeah, that would make it a 3. If you want to double that, that would basically make it, I believe, a 3.5. So yeah, 3.5 stars out of 5.
I don't think it's fair, but...
I think Paden was along the same lines. He was, when we did Smack Talk on Wednesday, he was hating it the most out of everyone.
Yeah, because Tony wasn't fucking cynical for once.
Well,
Yeah.
Tony apparently actually enjoyed a show for once. You thought that fucking happened.
I enjoy things when they're good. I don't
I
like
think
them when
that
they're not.
I think that show was on par with 17.
That's debatable at best. There's not many modern shows that I would put on the level of 17. I mean, 24 comes close, but
Put
I
the
don't know.
wrestling up against it, it's fantastic. Put the moments up against it, there's more. The only difference is the star power, and honestly, you wouldn't fucking know. If you
What do you
listen
mean?
just on a crowd audience response.
Yeah, but
Fucking
WrestleMania
crowd was just
31
as
has
hot.
Eric Rowan. That's star power.
That's star power. I don't know.
Okay, do I
Yeah,
need to
think
bring
that's
up
a
the
big deal.
fucking Legends Battle Royal from 17? You had Jim Cornette wrestle on that card.
I've said it before. They need to do that again for 32. It'd be
No,
the
they don't.
15th anniversary. Do a gimmick battle royal
No.
again. This time, get like mid 2000s and late 90s era gimmicks.
Let's get Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
No, I'm talking about get guys like Pirate Paul Burchill, Kazarni, the Boogeyman, Muhammad Hassan. Dig him out of the, dig him up. See what he's doing.
He's a
just get.
teacher. He's a history teacher at a high school now. Fun fact.
Don't.
I'm
get
sure
Kazarni.
if WWE threw enough money at him, he'd be willing to work a WrestleMania. For WrestleMania, yeah, I'm sure he would. I mean, just something different. I mean, I really don't want to see another Andre the Giant Battle Royal now that Big Show won it. I have no interest in it. But a gimmick Battle Royal, like some 2000s era gimmicks that we haven't seen in a while, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
They could bring back that fucking goof that always goes crazy on Twitter. Oh, what's his name? Kurt Angle.
Oh, that goofball. That crazy nut with his alcohol.
His life's falling apart and it's funny.
What a kook.
Hey, he didn't do it.
His Twitter got hacked, guys. Let's remember that.
He just consistently posts his password on 4chan, and he's like, I don't know what happens, guys. Man, I haven't been on 4chan in a while.
I haven't been on Kurt Angle's Twitter in a while. It scares me.
Oh, you're the guy who hacked it?
What was that?
So Shaun kind got on. He said that Skype's being a cunt. It's all Tony's fault.
Trying and
Yeah, Skype gave me trouble. I was having difficulties trying to connect because it kept having me register an account, but I was able to get in with my Facebook.
good for you.
Good for you, little buddy.
Aw,
squirt.
thanks, guys.
My name's Scott Mountain. I have diabetes.
I have less, but I have diabetes.
Are you named Tony Mango and you have diabetes?
Oh, yes. That's what he was
Oh,
doing.
yes.
Oh, sorry. I was asking Tony, not Drew being Tony. So we're at that crossroads where we need Angela to feed the show fucking topics.
Where is Angela?
I have no idea, but someone fucking sent me cookies in an envelope as a gag to like a reference about a post that I had on Facebook. And I come home today, and the envelope's just torn to fucking shreds in my cat's basket, and he's been numbing down on this fucking cookie.
That's disappointing.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe Seth Rollins' cat.
Yeah, there was the same cat. That
Well,
fucking ate the
hold
blinds.
on. No. Seth Rollins is the cat, though. He is the cat.
Yes, but my cat was the one that inspired his transformation.
That is true. These are facts.
Who sent you cookies in an envelope?
So my friend sent me cookies in an envelope because there was some dumb conversation that I had on Facebook about fucking people sending me a letter, and he ended up sending me cookies in an envelope, and my cat destroyed them.
What kind of cookies?
That's disappointing.
I don't know. My cat destroyed them.
No, you didn't ask? I would have asked.
Ask him.
John got the ingredients off him just to make sure the cat hadn't been poisoned, but...
For some reason, I'm picturing Entenmann's. Like those little Entenmann's soft cookies. Those are good. Fuck, I want them.
Enemas? And you say digestives are disgusting?
Not enemas. Entenmann's.
Entenmann's.
It's a brand name.
It doesn't fucking sound like a brand name. It sounds like a sound effect.
You never went to, like, I don't know, any grocery store and got, like, their donuts or cookies or those little
Yeah.
cakes and
Can
stuff?
you, like, type that fucking word to me? Because it sounds fucking weird.
What word?
I can't
There's a
say
T.
it. It sounds odd.
Yeah, there's a T somewhere in there is the thing.
Oh, I wouldn't know by the way Tony says it. M&M's.
Entenmann's.
Entenmann's.
Here we go. I'll send this on Facebook. Then you can go, oh shit, that, yeah.
Oh, cool. Angela just liked that post. That means you can feed us topics.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Talking about cookies?
Oh, them. I know those dudes. Yeah, I like their shit.
Yeah, good shit.
They've got like this fucking strawberry Danish stuff. It's fucking sweet.
I wouldn't have
Strawberry
tried that.
Danish.
Yeah, you would.
No.
No, I'm not big on Danishes.
So, Angela and Calen both think that Drew's behind Time Cow.
I'm not.
Oh shit! Well, that busted the case.
Well, like I said, I had a certain someone asked in the chat about our guy, Time. Unfortunately, if Miguel, Time Cow did pass away. He was tow truck and a pig. You know, it's a terrible combination. And we have a certain someone in the chat who's very upset about this. Call people out, not one people. So we left assured. We let him know. Cliff Clefton is on the case, and he'll let us know on Monday. Stay tuned. Find out.
How
Yes,
tasty is
suspect.
Time Cow? Just answer me that.
Well, if you come over
It tastes
tomorrow,
like a burger, but with clock pieces in it.
Mmm.
You know how a lot of things are gamey? He's a little timey.
It's fucking terrible.
Nah, I still like that one joke I fucking made of he's no longer a livestock. It's so bad that it's great. Poor Time Cow. I'm gonna miss that guy.
Yeah. I feel bad for his kids, though.
Yeah, the old
He was
time
just 2
calves.
days away from He was just 2 days away from retirement.
He was. I don't think Paden knew about that.
All the times he was going, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
The old Murtaugh rule. Shit, now I want to watch those movies. I haven't watched Lethal Weapon in a while.
I've never watched it.
I saw it for the first time a couple months ago. It was all right.
I had watched the fourth one when I was a kid, when that came out in theaters.
Ugh.
And, fourth one's not the best. But
So,
when I went through my binge watching of movies, I watched all four of them, like, basically in a row. I think it was like 2.5 days to watch them, including sleep and stuff, but they were a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I used to make fun of them and kind of just be like, oh, these typical action movies, like the fucking Lethal Weapons and stuff. Then I was like, oh no, the characters are actually kind of interesting. It's not like Fast and the Furious, or Transporter and those kind of things.
There's only one series movie series I've watched all the way through, everyone from 1 to the end, and that was the Rocky series from 1 to 6.
The what
Damn.
series?
Did all that one day. Rocky.
Oh.
yeah, most of those movies sucked.
Dude, what do you mean? I love Rocky. Rocky 4? Everyone wanted him to be the...
I got punched in the face.
Yeah, the first one is like
Fight Club 2
pretty...
is gonna suck, right?
What is?
Fight Club 2, that's gonna suck, right?
They're making a Fight Club 2?
Yep.
Wait,
Like-
an official movie? Because I know they're adapting Fight Club 2 as a comic, but I didn't hear that they were doing an actual movie.
Oh, maybe I misread, but if they do make it a movie, it's gonna suck, right?
Yeah, supposedly the guy that wrote the book is actually going to be doing a sequel to the book in comic book form. So it's not a sequel to the movie, it's a sequel to the actual book.
And make a...
Someone posted to my Facebook like the other week that there's a movie, but I guess it's probably bullshit.
Yeah, if it's a comic, then that's cool. If it's a movie, it's gonna suck.
Hey. Actually, I've never seen the first Fight Club. Is it good?
So good.
Bad?
It's one that I watched like closer to the time it came out, and I was kind of just meh on it, probably because I was too young. But once I watched it like a few months back, I fucking loved it.
It
It
speaks
really
to a
is good.
certain type of person. It really does. Like, if you got a certain type of personality and you watch Fight Club, that movie really will speak to you.
I think they could have done a better job hiding the twist. There were some major holes in that like kind of made you go,
What,
"Oh,
Was he the whole time?
was he what?"
Asleep?
No.
No, and we're not gonna tell you what the twist is.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the suspense is killing me.
No, you gotta. Trust me, when you watch the ending, it's one of those movies that you have to watch twice. The first time to get the twist, and the second time to kind of see if they slip up. Which I disagree with Wago. I think they actually hid the twist pretty well. I mean, unless you're looking for it, you won't notice it.
Well,
If you're
I
looking at
noticed it.
certain
I
parts of
noticed
the
it
screen,
during
you
the.
notice it.
Jeez, is this like a suspense twist or something?
I noticed it during the conversation at the top of the stairs.
Mm.
I noticed something was up with the doctor's office, but you should definitely check out the movie, Drew. It's very, very awesome. Highly, highly recommended on my part. And
Oh, it was you recommended. Oh god, that means I gotta watch it now.
I'm actually surprised it got 66% on Metacritic. Everywhere else gave it a lot higher rating.
You know what it was? A lot of the big mainstream reviewers didn't get it. Like, they were just, they saw it at face. They didn't get the message behind it, and so they just kind of, I know Ebert ripped into the movie. He thought it was just overly masculine and macho, and there was no value to it. He just,
That was
he didn't
not
get
what the movie was about, though.
Right. Well, you know what?
That's missing the entire point.
A lot of those critics, they just get kind of pissed off at movies that have twist endings because it makes them feel like they wasted their time and stuff. But it's not even like the movie ends, like, a minute after the twist, or like some movies do that and you're just kind of like, oh, fuck you. Like, this is something that it gives you the twist and then there's still, like, 10 minutes left of the movie, 15 minutes left of the movie or something like that. And that's not the first movie either that I've seen get poor ratings on different websites and different critics and stuff that everybody pretty much loves. You ever watch The Usual Suspects?
Well, for me, no, I want to, but for me, that's John Carpenter's The Thing. Everybody I talk to about that movie loves that movie, and that movie was just panned by critics. I think it's one of the best horror films I've ever seen.
Just to backtrack on Fight Club for a second, I don't understand how people can really complain about that. Maybe they don't get it because the movie's not one genre, necessarily.
Right.
It's fucking constantly changing, which is part of the reason it's so good. But when you strip it all away and take all the macho bullshit away, which there really isn't that much of, it's about a guy that's fucking depressed and visualizes all the things that we want to do, and you know what happens based on that. I don't want to spoil it for Drew, and it's just a work of art.
It's like, you know what it is?
Stuff to it, but it's like, it's all about, I mean, hell, the characters talk in even the trailer and stuff where they're like, if you could fight anybody, who would you want to fight? And it's like, I'd want to fight Lincoln. Like, it's just, like the bullshit that people go through in their everyday life kind of a thing. And some critics are really like, they really get sucked into Oscar bait. You could give them like the most boring, generic Oscar bait film, and in their mind they're like, that was a great movie because there was a male lead and a female lead, and they love each other and they argue, and one of those arguments is in the rain, and it's about the 3/4 mark of the movie, and there's also this like kind of quirky best friend who may or may not die, and at the end all the historical stuff comes together, and there you go, great movie. And it's like, no, a lot of these movies fucking suck.
Did you just describe the basic plotline of every Nicholas Sparks movie?
I don't know, I never watched any of those.
Have you seen The Notebook?
Oh yeah, that was fucking.
Yeah, that's a Nicholas Sparks book that they adapted.
Everyone talks about The Notebook, but I didn't watch it because it seemed dumb.
It is. Nicholas Sparks basically writes tweener romance novels, like basically chick flicks for film. Like, his movies are made to be chick flicks. Whether it's The Vow, Dear John, The Notebook. Oh God, what were a couple other ones? He had one recently that actually bombed.
Isn't there some cowboy movie that's out now?
I believe so. I think it's about to come out. Yeah, that's a Nicholas Sparks book.
I gotta ask, has any of you seen... Sorry, go on.
It's like the type of shit where it's like, he's a cowboy, and he doesn't play by the rules, and she's some city girl, and she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing with her life. So they're gonna get together, and they're gonna talk about horses, and she's gonna slip and fall, and he's gonna laugh and give her his hat, and cry, and then the end. Like...
Yes, that is basically, it is the douchiest, two-dimensional romance nonsense ever. Like, people give The Notebook a lot of credit because it was the first, but it's just bare bones, like the quintessential chick flick movie. It's awful. But going back to Fight Club, I've heard the best description of Fight Club is it's Scarface for guys who are lame, essentially. It's basically about a guy who's trying to be, who's just has no self-esteem. He's just as lame as you get, and he wants to be a better him. It's about fulfilling, the power fantasy. It's like I said, it's starting from the bottom. Now we're here. It's Scarface for lame dudes, essentially, and I think that fits it perfectly.
And Scarface is for people that want to think that they're a gangster, so that's why they like that movie so much.
Yeah.
So many thugs are like,
I love that fucking movie because the fucking character is batshit insane. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you
I
go
gotta
to
ask
any, like,
about.
thug area, they're like so into Scarface, and it's like, dude, I get it. You want to be fucking Scarface, but you're not. Can you like put
Yeah.
down the coke?
I gotta ask
Come on.
about one movie. Her. I fucking hated that movie. Yet people love it. Do I need to rewatch that or something?
You know why
Or-
people like it? People like it because it's Spike Jonze, and Spike Jonze is one of those indie darlings like Wes Anderson that no matter what no matter what people put out or what he puts out, people will flock to it and give it high regards. He's basically the Oscar gimme when it comes to his screenplays and a lot of the movies he does. You know, he's an indie darling. That's why people liked Her. I know, I get exactly what you were saying. I really did not like. Even from the concept, the whole, a guy falls in love with his computer. It's ugh.
Oh, don't get me wrong, there was a few parts that I chuckled at, like fucking Strangle Me with a Dead Cat or whatever it was. There was comedy in it, but it was like, I'm bored.
Mhm.
I didn't see.
Like,
it didn't
I
look
don't.
like that was that interesting to me. It looked
Well,
like the
like,
type
I'm
of
looking
film
at the
that
review-
was kind of like pretentious.
I'm looking at it now. 8 out of 10 by IMDb. You've got 94 by Rotten Tomatoes. 3.5 out. What the fuck's Roger Ebert?
You don't know Roger
He's
Ebert?
no.
Whoa,
it's,
whoa.
Ooh.
Did you
You don't
just
know-
say who's Roger Ebert?
Yeah, I've never heard of that dude.
Oh my!
He's
How do you
the
not
most
know
famous
who
film
he is?
critic ever?
Apparently not famous enough.
Do you know the whole
You've
two
never-
thumbs up thing? Like when
Nope.
they say the movie's got 2 thumbs up.
You ever see The Critic? He's basically
No.
ripping. Wow.
You never heard of Siskel and
Wow.
Ebert?
Okay.
Nope.
Holy shit. Wow.
Well, he's dead now, so you don't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about it then. He's dead.
Well, my attitude to fucking a review critic is every critic's got as much credibility as the next one. Why do I give a fuck about one being famous or not?
Because he was one of
Bro-
the first big names.
So Sean's
fucking
never heard
matter.
of Roger Ebert either. I guess he's just mostly known for American stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. He might not know who he is because he hasn't been here for that long.
Yeah. The reason that people put guys like Roger Ebert on a pedestal is because they were back in a time when you couldn't just write a review on the internet. It was pre-internet. It was pre-TV. Basically, if you you lived and died by the articles in your local newspaper, or
What newspaper did he write for? He writes for Chicago, right?
I think Siskel wrote for the Chicago Tribune. I think Ebert wrote for the Chicago Sun-Times.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, then they had their
I guess
TV
it's
show.
the first time I've ever heard of them.
You know, they released
If
books
you go to
on it and
any-
stuff. They're like scholarly, but
I guarantee you, if you go to any Wikipedia page for the movie, one of his reviews of it will pop right up.
yeah, they invented the
Well-
whole 2 thumbs up thing, where it was like 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert became like the critics' tagline that you would put on a film. You know, like how they you look at like the box set of like a movie and it'll say Academy Award winning actor and nominee for Best Picture and stuff like that. Whenever a movie came out and they wanted to try to get people to go see it, it was like 2 thumbs up by Siskel and Ebert, even if it wasn't necessarily 2 thumbs up, but you know.
I just put Ebert's an asshole on my box set.
Yes, early Ebert, was pretty pretentious. He really was the kind of guy who would snub his nose at anything. I remember he went on this big crusade against Friday the 13th back in the 80s. They did a whole episode condemning the Friday the 13th series, thinking it was, promoting nihilism within the youth and that there's, no point in living because some guy with an axe is just going to chop your head off. This whole pretentious BS. In fact, I believe Brad Jones, the cinema snob, said his entire character was based off of early Ebert, specifically when he went on his crusade against Friday the 13th.
I think
So,
it's a movie to go off on if you're going to go off the movie. At least that's opinion.
am I right to be pissed off at Walmart over this? So, Ronda Rousey's book is apparently not going to be sold at Walmart based on the preference that she is too violent.
Didn't go to fucking Barnes & Noble.
Well, here's the thing. I just don't get it. You sell a carbine rifle and ammo to go with that fucking rifle. I'm sure you sold Grand Theft Auto and made a shit ton of money off that.
He does have a point.
So why can't you put a fucking Olympian athlete's autobiography on your shelves?
Because she's tough enough to beat up men, and that makes the core audience of Walmart's dicks feel small.
Yeah,
I swear to God, dude, I work at Walmart. They cater to a certain audience. You know, when you've got like 3 shelves worth of Glenn Beck books on there, you know, they cater to a certain insecure male demographic. You know, it would scare them if you had this big imposing woman on the cover that they know could beat them up. They don't want to promote that. No, we need more. You know, they want Sarah Palin books on there because, you know, she's the glorified political housewife.
I just don't get it, because if you can put a boxing autobiography on a shelf, then you definitely should be able to put an MMA one on there. It's fucking regulated by the same government.
Because it's a man beating up people.
It's fucking stupid.
If they sell Twilight and all that garbage, no matter what they sell, they should just go ahead and do it. Like, that's like bottom of the barrel. Once you hit
like,
that
if they wanted
point,
to go...
then just sell whatever, you know?
Like, I'd rather them just go out and go, I don't, than say it doesn't cater to our audience. Rather than just fucking go, yeah, she's too violent. Because that's so fucking hypocritical.
It is.
I don't know if I'm wrong for being pissed off at that, but fuck Walmart.
You're wrong for taking Walmart so seriously. It's Walmart, dude. Like, first off, like Drew said, if you're really buying books, buy them from a real bookstore. Don't buy them from Walmart. I mean, basically, all they sell are basically, you know, Bible story books, Republican biographies, and 50 Shades of Grey, surprisingly enough. That always bugged me out. Like, they had a whole... Yeah, go ahead. I know where you're going with that.
Why did you sound so pissy when you said books? If you're going to buy books, I fucking love books. I hate reading shit on a screen.
Well, no, I commend you for that, but you're going to Walmart for books?
I didn't say I was going to go to Walmart. I said I would get a book. I go to a bookstore for a book.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, for books.
I'm not shitting on you for buying books. I'm doing it because you're buying books from Walmart. It's like, come on, man. Like step your game up. Like, I buy books from Barnes & Noble. Although I'm a little upset with Barnes & Noble because it's been almost a year now and they still don't have a copy of the Death of WCW 10th Anniversary on the shelf.
I thought they were going out of business.
What, Barnes & Noble?
Mm-hmm. Maybe it was just the one. Maybe it was just the one that was by me.
No.
Yeah.
They're too big. Like, they're at a college campus. Like, they're the main provider for books, even for them. So.
Do they all have fucking Starbucks in them? Where you guys are?
The 2 that I've been into had the Starbucks in them. There was one on my campus, and then there was one in Indianapolis that had the Starbucks. I don't know if it's in it, but it was right next to it, so I'm going to count that as the same.
Lethal,
what made me laugh
says, why read? Anything good gets turned into a bad movie. I have 2 to 3 hours. I don't have book hours.
I'll admit.
On the line right now. It's listed as just live, so I'm not too sure who this is. But
live from New York City.
Who is live? What's up, live?
Hey,
it might be Shaun.
Hi, live.
Oh, hey, Shaun, what's up?
It's on his Xbox, yeah.
About fucking time, like, no, I'm on my fucking laptop. I had to fucking disable my ad blocker, my pop-up blocker. Fuck me. It was like getting fisted anally by a baseball bat trying to fucking sort this shit up.
You wouldn't need so many fucking blockers if you went on other websites other than fucking Pornhub.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, everybody knows X
you
videos.
Get on X videos.
I was actually gonna plug X Hamster, but that's just me.
X Hamster's one of those odd ones that you find fucking weird shit on there.
Damn.
Oh look, we're already back on porn.
Hey, those are the ones that get the most hits.
Yeah, look at Fanboys Anonymous. The articles with the most amount of hits are the ones that are tagged like hot Jessica Nigri nude and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've decided if I need to post any more stuff like that, I'm gonna get Tuk-Toe to edit them.
One of the episodes on one of the shows that I was on, it was one of the wrestling shows, and we talked about a deal with the whole Brazzers Dolph Ziggler thing, and so we put Brazzers in the title screen, and that got 4 times the amount of views we've had on any of our other videos because of that.
That's fucking depressing.
Sex sells.
Yeah.
It's easy to go about it.
Why would you want to watch WWE Superstars on sex things? It's just weird.
To be fair, I watched One Night in China, so I can't say much.
I don't know, Shaun. You probably watched Seth Rollins and he was in porn.
You watched One Night in China? Why?
Interest more than anything.
Good as backdoor to China.
It's kind of like one of those things where someone goes, you know how when I want to do something fucking horrible and you go, Wago, don't do it, and that makes me want to do it more and I end up doing it? It was kind of one of those scenarios. Like, dude, don't look at the China porn. It's fucking horrible.
It's kind of like...
I ended up watching it.
It's like, how do I say this? It's like if you watch, I don't know, Two Girls, One Cup, you watch it with like the intent of like getting off to it. You watch it because you see how bad it is.
Oh, that's tame. If you want to watch something fucking revolting, One Man, One Jar. He ends up putting the jar up at his ass. It breaks, cuts his fucking asshole open. And apparently he had to sneak downstairs and go to the hospital because his wife and fucking daughter were in the living room.
I've heard about that.
Fucking brutal.
Fucking idiot.
That's what you get for doing something fucking stupid like that.
The ones that get me are the 3D representations of really awful fan fiction that somebody does. That's a thing on the internet now, apparently. Where what they'll do is they'll like find the most disturbing like fanfic of something, and then somebody will actually go out of their way to like do a 3D representation of it. It's ugh.
Yep, that sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You're being odd too. That's what it is.
I don't get half the shit that I see on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, we mentioned 4chan earlier. You can't click on 4chan without being like, I shouldn't have seen that, I shouldn't have seen that, I shouldn't have seen that.
I don't go on 4chan. The only time I go into 4chan is if I want to post a website that I want to get hacked.
I've said it before. If you're too scared for 4chan, stick to Tumblr. Tumblr's basically 4chan for hipsters.
Yeah.
I don't like Tumblr, but it's not because I'm scared of Tumblr. It's because people piss me off on Tumblr because they have the stupidest opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm a fucking transgender fox furry, and I'm offended by the statement. Go fuck yourself. While you're at it, go fucking hang yourself too.
Yeah. Like I said, it's 4chan for posers. You know, it's basically where all of the people that think they're hardcore go to. It's so ridiculous.
See, the thing I used to think that was the Tumblr is nobody ever has their own opinion. It's just reposts. Everything is a repost. So it's like, well, if I am going to click on your page and just see all the things that other people have said that you agree with, why don't I just click on their fucking pages? Oh, wait. All of their shit is shit that other people have said. And then there's just this endless cycle. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, I get it. The fucking Family Guy joke was funny. Do you need to repost the screen cap with the text on it over and over and over again? Enough. Never got into.
It's why Facebook's it's the reason why Facebook's the king of social media.
Mm-hmm. I don't really use Tumblr and all that shit. You know, I'm happy with my Facebook and I'm happy with my Twitter, and that's it.
I barely use Twitter. I just don't see the appeal to it. Unfortunately, putting one fucking hashtag on a Twitter post gets you more hits than promoting for half an hour on Facebook, though. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get used to using a Twitter to promote my my show. It doesn't work. Twitter doesn't fit into my daily lifestyle as much as Facebook does, so I have to actually go out of my way to post something on Twitter. It's not like Facebook where, you know, it's one of the first things that pops up on my screen and it's on my phone. I got to get used to it.
The biggest issue with Facebook as far as promoting goes is it used to be a great place to promote. Now it's not. They say so every time you posted with your Facebook page, you'd get something called reach, and a certain percentage of your audience that like your page would see it. Well, they've minimized that to 10%. So unless the first fucking people that see that picture are sharing it and commenting on it, as opposed to just scrolling down their newsfeed, that post isn't getting any traction, and all those likes, doesn't matter if they're thousands, don't fucking matter anymore. Fuck Facebook. They want you to...
And it's like it's basically what's happened to MySpace. What basically killed them. It's just too much garbage. Like, I know Facebook gets this flack for, you know, having a lot of, you know, too many people controlling it, having control of whatnot. I think there needs to be a little bit more control. I think you kind of need a little bit of a brush fire to just get rid of all the useless pages, because there are people that are honestly trying to use it to promote, you know, their works and whatnot, but they're being overshadowed by, you know, a bazillion cat-based Facebook pages that just do nothing.
Excuse me, but Light for Kittens is fucking amazing. Fuck your face.
So we got another caller here.
And I still use MySpace, okay?
We got a caller from the
Really?
813 area code. 813. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, my name's Chris. I'm calling from Florida.
What's up, Chris? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing all right. What's on your mind? What should we talk about?
I was just curious as to what you guys' favorite porn site was.
I go with X videos.
X videos? Dude. That's pretty good.
I normally go for Pornhub just because I like the name. It's a hub of porn.
No, I got a buddy, my buddy named Anthony. He's got the Pornhub app, which is pretty nice.
There's an app?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get it on your
it's-
PlayStation 4 too. It's fucking awesome.
No, you can get it on PlayStation.
Uh-huh.
So you can play on the. Oh man.
You got
That's
to be
nice.
careful though, because they track that. Like I think it
Do they
goes
really?
through Sony servers, so they keep a record of what you view. I remember they recently came out with like a chart of like what are the top 10 things that certain console owners like view, like the categories. So yeah, that stuff gets locked away somewhere. So be careful with that.
I mean, who's gonna say anything about it, really?
I
Hey.
will.
Exactly.
Well, given how much security leaks that Sony has, that stuff will get out there, man. People are gonna know what you jack off to, eventually.
They already.
I mean, I'm fine
I
with
can
that,
tell you who I
honestly.
tag off
Because they're
to.
gonna see that I
Stop.
search for hentai and stuff.
We
Oh,
got
yeah.
Lily Carter.
Oh,
She's
I got a website for you, animecontent.com.
Yeah.
Drew, what's
Lily
yours?
spit.
What?
What's your go-to?
I
For porn?
I like my favorite porn is probably fuq.com.
My favorite is it depends. 9 times out of 10, I'll go to XNXX, and that's because they have everything, and you don't have to deal with like, oh, you're going to view it so many times a day. You don't get any pop-ups.
Yeah,
It's
same thing
everything.
with FUQ. Like,
Well, wait a minute. Isn't XNXX basically just a subsidiary for X videos? They mostly just repost videos from that website over onto XNXX.
A lot of
Well,
a lot of XNXX is X videos is sponsored, and they put their videos on there, or they'll sometimes show clips, and a lot of websites will go there and like sponsor their videos on there.
go to like legit go to FUQ. Like it's like they have like different like tubes that you like pick from. Like it's kind
YouTube?
of like categories, but it's like no like different like categories.
Oh, of course.
And you click on the category and it pulls up like hundreds of videos from all different porn sites. It's crazy.
Oh, so it's like the fucking central for all the porn websites. I like it.
Almost like a hub.
Basically, yeah. It's
Yeah, that should be
it's
Pornhub.
It's pretty awesome.
I already
So,
threw
I
out
mean,
my
that's
my choice for porn. I stick with X Hamster.
Well, do you know because they're
I've
making
never
new?
used that.
You know, because they're using new URLs, and you can have like say wrestling.porn or whatever you want it to be. So what's Pornhub going to do? Are they just going to do hub.porn or Pornhub.porn?
Why
You
would
know
they
what I
need
mean?
a new
That's kinda
URL?
Well,
Why would they need a new URL?
They'd probably purchase another one. You want as many as you can.
They
Don't
would
want people
probably-
ripping you.
Oh, but it would be like the same thing.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
would
like, just
probably
link it
buy
to the same thing.
Pornhub.xxx.
Hmm.
Probably.
I don't think you can do .xx things.
Yeah,
No,
you can.
They're releasing them. Like they're releasing .porn and they're releasing .xxx.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
You can
Taylor
actually
Swift is
pre-register
bought-
some. So if you can think of some fucked up porn that no one's registered yet.
Taylor Swift has bought
Oh my
Taylor
God.
Swift.porn, Taylor Swift.xxx. Just
She's smart though because
Exactly.
someone's already pre-registered a bunch of celebrity names in advance to get money off them.
If I had the money, that's what I would do.
You guys ever seen midget porn?
I've stayed away from midget porn.
Can't
Yeah.
say that I have. Definitely will say that I won't.
Wouldn't surprise me if Shaun has, though.
no, I stay away from that.
Like honestly, if any of us here would watch midget porn, it would have been Shaun.
I think Shaun has it
Oh,
because the
Shaun,
videos are
just-
too short.
Hey.
Dang. Well, it's been good talking to you guys. I'm gonna go watch some porn.
Thanks for calling, Chris.
Of course, I'll talk to you guys later.
Adios. We got another caller on the line here.
Oh,
This
shit.
one is from the 209 area.
Apparently, porn sells.
209. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Tyler, and I'm from Modesto, California.
What's up, Tyler? What should we talk about today?
What should we talk about? We should continue talking about porn, man. This is the most interesting 30 seconds I've seen in all of the things I've been watching on this damn website. This is amazing.
All right, let's change. Let's change.
Time of my life.
Okay, how about we bring up a topic from the last episode, I should say, as opposed to last week. Have you ever found porn in the woods?
Repeat that.
Have you ever found porn in the woods? Because every member here has at some point found porn in the woods.
Porn in the woods.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like, the like foresty kind of area around you, like those kind of woods. Do you ever find like a
Well,
magazine or an old tape?
I'm 17. Any porn I've seen
And
has
I
been
found it
digital.
as well.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to find porn in the woods.
And if I find any porns in the woods, it's gonna be a goddamn computer.
He does have a good point.
And there's no computer in the woods.
He's gonna probably find a VHS tape and be like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? This isn't a Blu-ray."
For real.
I don't. Honestly, no. When you guys were talking about this the last time we were on, I contribute because I've never found anything like that in the woods.
Oh, you've never found it? That's weird,
No,
though.
I didn't talk about it when we were. I kept quiet because I never had. Like I said, I'm a clean rat, pretty much. I've only seen porn on the TV, not the TV, my laptop. I've never seen like actual porn on like VHS tape. I have scrolled through channels and found softcore porn at like 2 o'clock in the morning on like HBO and those channels though.
Watch 20 years from now, our caller's gonna be talking about finding thumb drives in the woods.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a thumb drive actually in the
Yeah, and there's
woods.
gonna be fucking holograms and shit.
Me and my mate were like, after that show that we did about porn in the woods, we were like, you know what, let's just buy a cheap USB pen drive and just chuck a couple of videos on it and just leave it in a tree. Went back the next day, gone.
Wow. So you're the supplier. That's where they come from. People like you.
Supply and demand, dude.
He's promoting himself to the birds. The birds are gonna be listening into the All Talk show now.
Shaun Walker's .wank.
Yeah, boy. All about that wank.
All right, so let's make it interesting then. Let's bring up an old topic from an old episode of Smark Out then. Favorite starlets.
Yes, Rogers. What?
Yeah, start us off with that, Tyler. What's your favorite porn star?
They have names?
I really don't have a favorite porn star. I search, get it done, leave. I mean,
Arrive, come, leave.
I don't have time to remember names.
I'm with
I have
Tyler on
business
this
to
one.
take care of.
I've watched enough that I've seen so many different ones, but one of my go-to ones is Lisa Ann. She is definitely one of the go-tos. Oh, shut up, Miguel.
No. I'm not saying that to be. I'm saying that because I'm trying to cop wood, bro. I agree with you.
Bro. Okay. No, no. With her, she's like 40-something years old. She's still smoking hot. She is still like that. She's the definition of a MILF. She's the definition of a MILF. I'm not. I mean, when she was younger, I've watched some of her older stuff. I prefer that over some of her newer stuff now. But no, she's a fit bird. If you know what I'm saying, Shaun.
Who?
No one
Mr.
else
Ann?
say that,
Yes.
I prefer Brandy. You know.
Brandy Taylor.
Yeah.
Really?
Nothing wrong with that. She's in my top 3.
Taylor.
I don't
I
remember
love
what her
how
last name
porn's
is.
become
but
so accepted.
somebody that I've been a big fan of, but I can't remember what her last name is for sure. It's either Janice Griffith or Janice Griffin.
I hope it's Griffith, because Griffith sounds fucking like a disease.
She's towards the top there. I always liked Haley Wild, but she got gross over the years. Now she goes by some other name. I don't know what the hell.
She got too wild.
Someone else I thought I've been watching more of her, whenever I did watch, is Christy Mack. I don't know if you heard of her.
Is that the one with that shaped up head?
Kind of. You know, on the sides a little bit. And she's, no, I don't know. Some girls I could dig like arm sleeves tattoos, and I could dig hers.
She's actually in the top 20 of porn stars on ClipHunters.com today.
Yeah, she's getting very popular now.
That's the site I go to a lot, is Clip Hunter, because they give all the top porn stars of the day there, and I'm like, who do I fancy watching today? And I look over the list, and I'm like, I haven't heard of any of these birds.
That
Sean's
happens
running
to me all the time.
statistics. He's like, well, this week she was on number 5. This week she's on number 6.
Yeah.
She's going down.
I keep a line graph. You know how it is.
You got a spreadsheet on fucking Google Docs.
You've got your own little power rankings
Well,
going on.
if Tony had a rankings, it'd be color coded. You know that much.
It probably would be. It'd be based off of like hair color or something.
Sure, hair color.
Fittest redhead, Faye Regan. Fittest brunette, Lily Carter. Fittest blonde, Brie Olsen. You know how it is.
Oh, shit. You didn't think long about that one, did you?
No.
That was a pretty quick answer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's always quick when it comes to porn. Hey.
Oh.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta get it out of you, but you got shit to do. You know, you can't be wasting a half hour on there. You just gotta be like, look, in, out, done. Get on with my life.
There's got to be a storyline. There has to be a storyline for porn. I can't watch straight fucking.
He's like,
Just
I
no, I
don't
gotta
believe the acting in this one.
Oh, there is some bad acting. It really is. I watched a Ghost parody the other day with Ashley Stone in it. It was god awful.
Sounds like, I don't know if that 32-year-old's really in high school.
I lost interest. It was.
There's some that I can't watch in terms of parodies. Like there's a Ghostbusters parody that's starring one of my all-time favorite starlets. I can't do that to myself. I love Ghostbusters too much to taint that. That would just hit me too hard in the childhood, you know.
How do they make a porn about Ghostbusters? There's 2 women in the entire thing.
Well, they replaced all the male characters with women.
Oh, what you mean like what's doing now? No, there's only means.
Yeah.
So what is it, like Petra and the hell would you call Egon?
I think they just went by their regular. I don't think they thought that hard. I think they spent all their time thinking about the name more than anything else. I think the actresses just go by their regular names. They don't even try to play around.
With a Scooby parody, there was no Scooby Doo.
It's just a guy wearing ears and a nose.
No, there wasn't.
When you start getting into bestiality, that's really messed up.
Yeah. I don't think Vivid has gone into the furry business yet.
Carstone. Said I'll watch it later.
Oh shit, fit bird.
That me?
What's up, Ferris? Also, Lethal Migraine throws something out there in the chat. He says, Ink is great until people get stupid and get neck tattoos. Neck tattoos look stupid 100% of the time. I don't like any tattoos, period. So as soon as a girl gets a tattoo, that's a downgrade to me. Doesn't matter where it is, doesn't matter what it's of. But, of course, you know, you get a little heart around your hip. It's a lot better than getting a dragon on your fucking back or something like.
Here's the thing, it looks great on women until they get old, and then it just looks like a mess.
I don't think it looks great on them, period. They could be 18, they could get a tattoo, and I'm like, damn, you
so
without that tattoo.
Well, to be fair, though, as far as all of us here, as far as people that I'd consider that looks like typically boring type people, you're the most boring looking one here.
Oh, Ben.
Even worse than Drew?
Yeah, you see, Drew's still got that naive kid feel to him. You've conformed already. You're like fucking Mr. Prim and Prop. Yeah, you're Mr. Prim and Proper hair gel. Son of a bitch.
I tell you which bird looks rank with tattoos. Bonnie Rotten. I can't watch this shit.
I don't know who that is, but she sounds terrible. Bonnie
What about
Rotten?
Trish Stance?
Bonnie Rotten.
What about a
That's
good
like,
Trish Stance?
that's like Amy Slut. Like, what would you go with that name?
I have no idea. You know, porn stars look weird.
For me,
they have the best job.
I gotta say, for me, one big turnoff is like too many piercings. That just throws me off way too much.
Way too many piercings.
What was that?
Nothing. I'm making a too many games joke.
Oh, I didn't say my favorite starlet. I would have to go with Gianna Michaels. She has always been my goddess. One of the first ones that I ever saw. I love her work and always will.
Not a fan.
I
don't like
really
bigger people.
She's one of the few. Like she's not fat by any means. She's a little bigger. I've never had.
She's got a normal build. Like she's built like a regular woman, and I can appreciate that.
I like skinnier. That's why that Janice Griffith or whatever chick. I want to break her in half. That type.
Some are just too skinny to where it's like I feel like I'm fucking a preteen, and it's just weird. Like I need a woman that's shaped like a woman. You know, that's what I want.
I go through phases.
Phases.
So, sometimes I'm in the mood for Lily Carter. Sometimes I'm in the mood for something else. You know. But Lily Carter's my go-to gal.
It's gonna be a whole episode.
I like Bonnie Rotten. Look at this bird, man. She's fucking right. She'd be nice without all the tattoos.
Is
There's
this
a couple
the one that
honorable-
you did in the chat?
Yeah.
There's a couple honorable
Is
mentions.
that caller still here, or has he run off?
No, Tyler got disconnected.
So you fuck off and die.
Tyler, if you're listening to us, join in the chat.
We gave him too many people to look for. It's like, all right, I got my night set.
No, we had someone else call in.
Mm.
Yeah, we had Chris earlier. We had Tyler. Then we
Tyler.
had somebody else who was
Oh,
restricted.
Tyler was the
callback.
last one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, this Bonnie Rotten chick looks like she would be attractive if she didn't have all that shit going on.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Are you guys turned off by like abnormally huge implants? Like if they're like massive, is that like a turnoff?
It
If they're
depends
too
on the
big, yes.
scarring. It depends on the scarring for me.
If it's too
Like-
big, then yes.
Like I know one that I've mentioned that people really just are not a big fans of is Daphne Rosen because hers are just over the top.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to Google this bird. Daphne.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Right.
trust me, you'll see what I mean if you Google search her. But yeah, I've brought her up a couple times. Like she goes really over the top with hers. And
Holy
it's
shit! No.
yes.
No.
He just saw the photo. I gotta admit, sometimes I'll be in the mood for some of her videos.
Why
It
would you go
depends.
that big?
What was
You
that?
gotta go proportion more than anything to me.
Sometimes I feel like going over the top. You know, it's like it's her. There's her. There's Ava Devine has a few times where hers are over the top. Let's see, who's another one that
No,
goes
it's gotta match the body frame. That's the thing for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know what sounds silly, but it's one of my biggest turn-offs? Big eyebrows. Can't do big eyebrows.
Oh, so that's me and Miguel out then.
Yeah, Miguel, you're fucked. If I was gay, you'd be getting none.
Aww.
Cross that off
you're
your bucket
sad.
list, Miguel. Somebody throw out a different topic so we're not talking about porn for 2 straight hours. Uh-oh. I think that we have lost the phone call a little bit here. Okay, so a little editing is going to end up happening here. We were doing this episode live, as we do all the other episodes of the All Talk Show, and BTR went, nah, fuck you guys, no more porn talk, and just booted us completely. So right now, if anybody's listening to this, they're going to come across a bunch of static and a bunch of dead air and whatever, but we're going to be replacing this in the future, so you know. What we're doing now, though, is we're going to continue this through a normal Skype call, which shouldn't fuck up, and hopefully will be a lot better quality and a lot better everything for the most part. And we are also joined by another person on the line here, Calen Bruce. What's up, Calen?
Yo, what's happening, guys?
So we were on the topic of porn, but I was saying, oh man, let's change it to something else. We're not talking about porn this entire time. I mean, pretty much half the notes that I have written down so far are about
Whoa,
Rule 34.
am I the only one hearing music?
Yeah. Are you like,
Are you still in the chat room?
Oh, I had the BTR link
Yep.
still open, so the show immediately started with the theme music.
It did
I
that
was
for me
wondering-
too, and I closed it.
Yeah. Fuck is that music coming from?
you're just hearing the music in my head. Doo-doo,
Yeah.
doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
It just radiates.
It's a catchy song.
It is a catchy song.
Credit to those royalty-free people out there that did that. I certainly didn't fucking do it. What do you guys want to talk about other than porn?
Aw.
Talk about BTR and how it fucking sucks.
It does. Goddamn.
Have you guys got like any allergic reactions or no?
Closer, Shaun. Closer to the mic, please.
Also, a little further away, Miguel.
The other day I was
There you
thinking to myself that well, I got an allergic reaction to this body spray, and I get covered in boils and shit. So I was just wondering if you guys have got like any weird allergies.
No allergies for me, no.
Depends on what you mean by weird. I'm allergic to cats, and apparently like other ones that are close to cats. Like my ex-girlfriend had a bunny, and that would fuck with my allergies a little bit.
Nah, she was just hopping mad.
that was the Tony joke. That was good. I've been allergic to like different types of stupid like pollen and shit like that. I mean, pretty much everybody, their allergies can bother them with that, but cats are like, I think, the only non-pollen-y kind of thing that I'm allergic to. Oh, well, I'm allergic to penicillin, but a lot of people are. Shit, I remember getting tested for allergies back in the day, and they were not, like, as humane to test as they are now. Instead, they would just give you this, like, it looked like a Brillo pad kind of a thing, but it had, like, 20 needles in it, and they were just kind of like, yeah, hold out your arm. You're gonna get, like, 10 fucking shots in each side of your arm right now. So, bam. All right, well, let's see if any of them give you a reaction. You're allergic to number 1, number 4, number 12. Yep. So now you're in pain, and you have allergy problems. Sweet. And here's your bill.
Yeah.
They are
Have fun, motherfucker.
Shot you with everything. That's fucking great.
I used to have to get allergy shots like once a week, and my mom works at a pediatrician's office, and she actually, like, one of the main reasons why she ended up getting a job there is because of how often I had to go. But I used to get it from a different doctor every once in a while too, like a more like thorough allergy checkup. And the woman that used to give me the shots there, she was a bitch. She used to purposely go, okay, we're gonna go on 3, 1, 2, and just do it at 2. And I'm like, the fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Like,
the reason they do that is because it's actually not a good idea to tense up your muscles when they give you the shot. So they make sure that it's right before the moment you're going to tense up. So when they stab you, it's with loose skin.
well, see, if she would tell me something like that, like, I wasn't, like, deathly afraid of them or something. If she was just kind of like, don't tense up, I'd be like, all right, let me relax for a second. Instead of being relaxed, be all tensed up and be like, I wonder when Gail's going to fucking shoot me in the arm.
Yeah.
I still remember her name, Gail, bitch.
God, I'm afraid.
I'd laugh if you
I'm
just
like,
stumbled onto this podcast and be like, hey! Fuck!
Okay,
I
you used to
like
work
it.
at Perrin's office. Like,
I'm allergic to cats as well. Fucking evil bastards.
I don't know what I'm allergic to. There was something that causes me to fucking, like, get multiple blisters all over my hands, and I've still not figured out what it is.
Probably dishwasher soap.
That's what I think it is. I think it's not dishwasher soap. I think some type of washing up liquid.
It's not really a reaction. It's just cheap washing detergent, because I've had that happen.
Turning into a fucking toad isn't a reaction to something.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm allergic to. I've never really had a violent reaction to anything. Honestly, the only thing I could think of is pollen. Pollen, because it just literally spring just kicked in, and I walked out and my car was greenish yellow. So that's a bad sign. Trust me, if I don't take an Allegra at the beginning of the day, it's a rough 24 hours for me.
what was the thing that you found out that you were allergic to, Shaun?
I'm allergic to Gillette body spray.
Specifically Gillette?
Yeah. There's something in it that makes me come out in like boils and
Cat danders in it.
I had it for Christmas. And I like the smell of it, so I was like, "Oh, this smells pretty ace." Like, and I sprayed it all over, and I mean all over.
He means his balls.
Went to the doctors, dude. I was embarrassed. I was like, I think I'm gonna fucking die. At first, I thought I had meningitis because it like started off like just an ordinary rash, and then throughout the day, it just got worse and worse and worse, and it was fucking horrible.
I could see you being like George from Seinfeld and being like, is it lupus? I think it's lupus.
Dude, it's never lupus.
Yeah, have you never watched House? It's never lupus.
It's never lupus. I'll post a photo of it in our chat that we got going, and you guys can have a look. How
What,
gross.
it's not about lupus? I'm pretty sure it's invisible.
I had the same reaction to Axe body spray. I sprayed it all over myself, then just turned into a big asshole. It happens naturally.
Shut up.
I feel like these two ideas should merge. The idea of some kind of a Gillette cat body spray and Axe, they should just market it as pussy. It would work.
I don't know if it would.
It's their whole marketing campaign.
And the thing is, I sprayed this on before we did Smart Out Moment one time, and I was trying to fight through the fucking pain and shit. It's fucking horrible.
Anyone? What the fuck was that?
I didn't know that we were on SportsCenter.
No, that's my fault. I'm doing a fantasy baseball draft.
Yeah, we could tell.
You're gonna get
Yeah, my
A-Rod.
bad. My bad. I have to mute that thing. I forgot that was that's my fault. I forgot that was on. My bad.
That was actually just Drew yawning.
Yeah, you know.
Haven't seen one in that kind of a melodic tone.
I don't make the rules, so.
Gavel.
Mallets.
It depends who's wielding it.
Ha! See why I figured out how to get you guys to say mallet? I'd be the one to say gavel. Ha! Fuck you all, I win.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, you did.
You said
I
it
didn't
on
say it
the
either.
inside.
It's always a fucking gavel.
I don't
And
know.
that's just the mallet man from TV.
They have oyster mallets, not oyster gavels. That's
You
something to take
remember
into
Tim Mallet, Stephen?
Well, you're a bread medic, so shut up.
a Braddock's.
Yes, you're a Braddocks.
Yeah, that rash doesn't look that good, Shaun.
Oh no, it's fucking terrible. Especially when it was on your balls.
That doesn't
That's
surprise
a lovely visual.
Yeah, don't send that picture.
Hey, guys, I gotta head out right now. A buddy of mine just called me to head over to his place to help him out with something. So I just want to get my plugs. I just want to get my plugs in real quick. If
Oh,
that's all
no,
right.
you have to stay to the end of the show to do that. That's like a end of the show thing.
You gotta wait until after the outro for that.
But the outro takes an hour for you fuckers to come up with one, or is that
You
just
don't
work
have
out?
to stay
Yeah,
through.
last week you were in here. Last week it only took 5 minutes.
Yeah, because you sung for 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, well, you know.
So is it all right if I
Stuff
get my plugs in real quick, guys?
Throw them out there.
All right. Wednesday night on YouTube, we're going to be doing the Untitled Movie Show live. We're actually going to have a special guest on. We're going to have Cecil Trachtenberg of Good Bad Flicks. He's also a contributor to Geek Juice Media. We're going to be talking the films of M. Night Shyamalan on there. So Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, youtube.com. Just search up the Untitled Movie Show. We'll be going live. If you need a link to the actual channel that we promote from, which I can't promote, unfortunately, twitter.com/unmovieshow. I post...
Why'd you even say it that way?
to basically rub it in the fact that you fuckers won't let me promote the channel that I promote on, that I actually do my show on, but whatever.
No, we don't let you. You can if you want to.
Can I?
Yeah, Tony,
Drew's not done any of the...
No. You can. You probably just won't be on anymore, so.
In that case, go right ahead.
Yeah, in that case, twitter.com/unmovieshow. I post clips. I post links to past episodes on there. And if you YouTube search Untitled Movie Show, you may also find the official channel for the Untitled Movie Show. I'm posting old episodes from my BTR days up there slowly. We've got about 4 or 5 episodes right now, but I'm going to try to post as many as I can. So subscribe to there. If you subscribe enough, I'll be able to get a dedicated link to there, so I don't have to keep sending people to go search. So search up the Untitled Movie Show official channel on YouTube. Untitled Movie Show Wednesday night live, 8 o'clock. Search that up, and twitter.com/unmovieshow for all the information onto where you can find the Untitled Movie Show.
I think you should get a different Twitter handle. I'm thinking Fun Mush.
Fuck you guys too. I'll see you guys later.
All right, guys. We're continuing on this episode of the All Talk Show. This is episode 7. If you're just tuning in, then you probably have no idea what the fuck's going on. Neither do we for the most part, but we have one half of an episode in one spot. We have part of an episode in another spot that's going to be popping up a little bit later on, and we're going to just continue on with everything here. So let me reintroduce everybody, because why the fuck not? We've got Stephen Wago, Drew White, Calen Bruce, Shaun Walker, and now we are also joined by Mike Paden.
Subbing from Miguel Leon.
Well, thank God, because at least someone can fucking get the show on right. Tony. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fucking amateur hour. You can go fucking record it with an iPhone.
If Monday night is the most attractive night of the week, then this must be the ugliest.
Well, Miguel was here.
Wait, is Silent One the Doom here?
We did establish that Wago is not attracted to bushy eyebrows, and if he was gay, that he would completely not fuck Miguel. So,
Okay. You did miss that much, yeah.
To be fair, I don't think Paden would fuck Miguel if he was gay either.
I don't know. I do have a thing for Spanish people.
I thought he was black.
Oh, if that's the case, then no. I'm not good with that.
Too big?
Too big. No, it's not a race thing. It's a size thing. I'm not racist, I swear.
So the last topic that we left off on was brought up by Shaun. It was allergies.
Oh, fuck allergies. Let me tell you about fucking allergies, okay? Every fucking spring, my eyes and my ears get so goddamn itchy. It doesn't matter what I do. No matter what I try, I'll take Claritin, I'll take Zyrtec, I'll do them all. There's only one thing that does the trick, and that's Allegra. I love me some Allegra.
I do have some Allegra, too. It works.
Allegra is the tits, especially because, like, Allegra D was some prescription only for a long ass time, so I always had to go to the doctor if I wanted to get the good allergy stuff. And then it became over the counter. It was like the most glorious day ever. And I've just been like buying Allegra D in bulk ever since.
What is the D for? Decongestant?
That is correct.
No, it's for the D.
It's gonna give you the D. Because Claritin D used to work pretty well for me, and that stopped working. But now I'm to a point where my allergies start. I'm fucked. Nothing works. Just gotta wait.
You know what I hear works, and I haven't actually tried it because I can't dedicate myself to something that much. I hear if you have a teaspoon of honey every single day in the morning, you'll get no allergies.
That's what I've heard, too.
I've heard something similar to that. I don't know if it was necessarily every day. It might have been like a couple days beforehand or when your allergies are bothering you to have honey or something. But...
No, because it's a preemptive thing. It's supposed to like build your immunity to pollen.
I hear that it helps the medicine go down.
That's a spoonful of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to make
it's okay.
Joke, Wago.
It's okay. He's not from this country, but I guess Shaun isn't either, so you don't have an excuse.
Yeah, well, Shaun had a nasty backrash, so fuck Shaun.
Well, we also established that Wago does not know who Roger Ebert is.
I don't know. I've never heard of
I
it.
don't.
To
be fair, they're not relevant in how long?
Well, it's because they're dead.
Are they both dead now?
Yeah.
No, yes, they're both dead, aren't they?
Siskel died. Siskel died like 8 years ago, I think, and Ebert died like 3 years ago. Yeah, he looked awful when he was like heading out there in the end.
Didn't he like lose his jaw or something?
He had like some kind of like jaw surgery, and he looked kind of like, and this is mean to say for somebody who's passed on through some kind of disease or something like that, but he looked like a marionette puppet of himself. Like he just looked freaky.
So you're saying you would give his death 2 thumbs down?
Pretty much.
No, nothing. Okay.
See, Wago wouldn't get it, even though I established already the. That sounds like you're crying. What the?
Yeah.
Like I messed up.
I spilled my ice cream.
Oh, you know what it sounds like? Have you ever seen that black guy on the talk show? When he cries because he finds out like it's this fucking talk show and it's like labeled the best cry ever, and it's just this random black guy that fucking cries really hard. I'll just link it you. Yeah, that one.
And they used him for the Taylor Swift song once.
And then somebody fucking auto-tuned it too. There you go.
I ain't clicking on that.
There you
are. I ain't clicking on that shit.
Yeah. From what I hear, it's some guy crying. The end.
So,
no.
Allergies, huh?
Yeah, how about them?
Yeah, we already talked about that.
So I got a bunch of new games yesterday.
You got too many.
You got too many games.
I got 4, which is quite a bit.
I like how I was very reserved on that one. I'm like, I'm gonna wait about like a minute before making a too many games joke, and both Drew and I were like, too many games, that fucking joke. Like,
too many games, too many games.
We've been through this. These amateurs to the too many games joke don't understand.
It's got a build to it.
Plus, Drew doesn't understand subtlety, so.
Drew's like, hey, so games like the too many games convention, huh, guys?
Well, to be fair, Drew hasn't gone to his normal calling card, which we normally have to scold him on. So hats off to Drew so far.
What's that? Racist jokes?
Yes. I was going to say it, but okay.
Okay.
So what games did you get?
Well, I got Far Cry 4. I got Super Mario Galaxy 2. I got Farming Simulator. Yeah, Farming Simulator.
Yay.
And Mario Party 10.
Do you have anyone to play Mario Party 10 with? Otherwise, it's a pretty dull game.
Yeah, I have lots of friends. I was playing it last night with some friends. So suck my ass. Yeah, it's really good. They have this mode where you're Bowser chasing against everybody else. It's pretty cool.
Is it like the old school?
So you can't play as Bowser then?
No, you play as Bowser. Like the person with the gamepad is Bowser, and then everyone else is running away from him.
No. I mean, like, because normally on Mario Party, you go around the board with a character. Can you pick Bowser still? Is that
No.
character?
No,
Okay.
Bowser's the enemy.
Okay. Just wondered.
I didn't like it when they started sharing one card. That's when I kind of...
Yeah, they still do that, unfortunately. It's kind of weird. But it makes more sense in the Bowser mode because everyone's at least on a team together, so it makes sense for them to be together.
So what's the farming simulator? Is that really just like
Yeah.
learn how to be Amish for a day?
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a farming simulator. You plow fields, you sow them with seeds, you harvest it, and you bring it to market to sell.
So why not just do that in real life and then make money?
Because I don't have land.
There's-
It's a fucking good
Because I don't
reason,
have
actually.
land. Like, it's such a basic issue. Like, I could just picture a bunch of people sitting on a porch just being like, make this better. Land. They got like the thistle sticking in.
No, so you're thinking of Stewie, where he's like, it's good to have land. Well, this is the opposite. We're like, it sucks to not have land.
But you're still pouring lemonade and sitting on a porch.
Yeah.
It's not even his porch.
Someone comes out, hey, get off my porch.
Hey, I'm gonna simulate kicking her ass.
To be fair, I want to play Goat Simulator. Now that I have a gaming PC, I can do that.
I like that one.
Goat
That's a
Simulator.
fun one.
Goat Simulator is coming towards the Xbox at the end of the month.
They should
Didn't
make a
they
crossover where you're the goat on the farm and all hell breaks loose.
They made it an MMO, like an MMO though, so it's what the fuck. You know what would make this Goat Simulator better? If there was a bunch of other goats.
You know what I picked up the other day? I
did?
actually picked up my Wii U, and I actually had more fun playing my Wii U than I have my entire Xbox One.
I've not heard anyone say anything bad about the Wii U. The only reason it doesn't get as much publicity is because you cannot upload any Let's Plays on YouTube because they will get taken down.
Damn it, they will.
There was actually a big story today about Angry Joe, who is a fairly popular YouTuber.
I saw the video.
He's hit the final straw. He's not going to do any more Nintendo videos anymore because of how much they've been pissing him off.
Oh,
You can't blame him. Every time that he takes it back, they take it down, take his revenue that he earns, and post a fucking violation on his account. 3 of them, you lose your account.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's a
like
big
Nintendo
deal.
is pretty much targeting people just for their content. Like they're being dicks about it, like WWE is.
It's like it doesn't even matter if it's a song used, which they don't like. It's if you've got any trace of Nintendo in your fucking video, they're taking it down.
I had a video taken down from when I was doing the Newbie TV just because I had a Nintendo logo.
Yep.
It was like a news show, and we were talking about Nintendo for E3, I think it was, and we had the Nintendo logo pop up, like, how the news, you have, like, the little box in the corner? But we had a Nintendo logo in there, and they took us down for that.
Is this going to go on YouTube?
What?
This chat?
Talk show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to say it's on, like, Donkey Kong.
Alright, it's on like Donkey Kong then. Go fucking try.
No, I think he said it's on, like, Bonky Kong.
Alright,
So
then
it's
it's
like
on
that.
like Bonky Kong. Why,
Maybe
did
it's
somebody
on,
get
like-
in trouble for that?
It's on, like, Murky Kong.
You're not allowed to say Donkey Kong. It's,
Donkey Kong, motherfucking Donkey Kong.
and if you've seen the Donkey Kong rap, that's it. It's game over.
Well, you can't say Kong on a plane.
What, are you on about the one from the fucking Smash Bros? DK, Donkey Kong. I fucking love that song.
Oh, that's it. Game over. It's taken down.
I love
Violations.
I have that.
everything.
I have that game on my 64. I love that game.
So yeah, this video is going to be taken down by Nintendo.
So what's with
we give it a
Bonky Kong?
I think that was his way of not saying Donkey Kong, and then you just went,
And then we said
Donkey
it
Kong,
1,000
Donkey
times.
Kong, Donkey Kong.
Remember that one time when Nintendo fucking sucked? Yeah, everyone remembers that time.
Yeah.
As a gaming company, they're fucking
No, they're
brilliant.
amazing.
It's-
They're
but
brilliant. It's
Just
just
them as a company, fuck them.
I think honestly, Nintendo needs to come up with some new flagship, like, I don't know, franchises, because they've been riding Mario for
They just
too
need to
fucking
get fucking Zelda out is what they need to fucking do.
Zelda.
They
That's all they
postponed it
do.
until 2016.
I know, what the fuck? And
That's
and
fucking
as a
devastating.
consolation prize, they give us 200cc mode in Mario Kart. Gee, thanks.
Well, that's actually kind of cool. I've always wanted faster in Mario Kart. I don't know. I get
Yeah, I'd rather have Zelda.
that is true. Zelda's. I've never been the biggest Zelda fan growing up, but I still like the games. I know I'll get it if I still have my Wii U by then. So
I never was a fan of Zelda. I could
Well-
appreciate it, but it was never my thing. I always ended up being like the Kirby guy.
They need to start doing more with Zelda. You know, like how they did Hyrule Warriors? That type of shit.
Yeah.
Start whoring that son of a bitch out.
What are you talking about? He was in Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I mean like spin-off titles outside of the normal Zelda franchise. Just mix it up. People love the character.
Ever had a game without the actual Princess Zelda? Like just Link? I know they had like the Adventures of Link or whatever like that, but is it they're ever just like, yo, this is just Link and she's not fucking in here? And what's the name of the villain in it? It's like
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf?
It's
Yeah,
Ganon. It's
Ganondorf.
Ganon and Ganondorf. It depends what form he's in.
It's close to Gammy.
Or what title.
Did they ever have a game where it was like, because I know that I've heard about that whole Triforce thing, where it's like all three of them are all connected. Like, do you ever have where it's just like, no, here's the main character, and the other two are all fucking somewhere else? Or does it like have to be the three of them?
No, there's been games that didn't involve like what was it? Link to the Past didn't involve Ganon, or not Link to the Past. What was the second one? No, the second one.
I'm pretty sure Majora's Mask didn't.
Majora's Mask, I don't think did. And then Zelda actually has a game that's just her and no Link. So yeah.
She
Yeah,
just
fuck
like
you,
sits there
Tony.
and waits to be captured and shit.
No, Zelda actually can kick some ass herself. That was one of the things about Zelda that makes her like way cooler than Peach is that she could actually like handle a sword and shit.
That's good because Peach is a fucking waste.
Peach is useless. she has her little umbrella that helps her like float. That's all she has.
Peach is like, oh no, I'm not trapped in any way. I'm just in this open area, but I guess I'm stuck.
Peach is banned from ranked matches on Super Smash.
Why?
Because
she's OP.
Because she picks up items from the ground, and on the rank matches, you're not allowed to use items. And her default move is picking up items, so she's banned from games.
I thought it was just because she sucks.
But before they patched it, when you picked Peach and you used that move, Nintendo would ban you for 999 years.
What?
Yeah.
Because you used a move?
Yeah, they have some shitty practices.
But why would that move be in the game then? Like, that's not like... I don't get it. What's the even benefit you get if the move is to grab an item and there's no item? How does it help you?
Well, thank God that Daytacular Marathon Super Smash Bros. Tournament wasn't a ranked tournament. Fuck whoever picked Peach then.
Mm-hmm.
Was somebody Peach?
I don't remember.
I don't
remember a Peach being on there.
I wasn't.
I remember a certain someone saying they were going to kick a certain someone's ass, and it didn't.
Yeah, I remember certain someone saying that they would be there and they fucking weren't because they pussied out.
Me?
What happened? Did you fucking burn a chair again?
No, I wasn't even there because I forgot to ask him to do it, and it was too late by then.
Oh, yeah, okay. Just like you forgot to send in that application, right?
Application. Oh, yeah, that one. I forgot.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's why she's fucking mad at you, jackass.
Oh, that application coming back to bite me in the ass again. God damn you, application.
Well, okay.
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Yep.
Donkey
Kong.
Dunkaroos.
Oh, man, I could go for
I can't believe I had to take down my Donkey Kong video. I really enjoyed doing that Donkey Kong video. Fuck it.
Which Donkey Kong one was it?
It was
Country?
Yeah, Country Returns, yeah.
Donkey Kong Country is awesome. I love that game.
Oh, that one was so much fun.
The music in that alone is awesome.
Ah, there we go. I haven't got no violations on my channel. What?
Yeah, that'll change.
I win.
Well, we're going to secretly upload this episode to your channel so you get all the flags from this.
And all the labels are going to be all like, fuck YouTube and all this stuff that they would search for and be like,
yo,
no,
Nintendo, I'm infringing. Lol.
I'm going to label it Fanboys Anonymous and it's going to get taken down immediately.
We should say that YouTube is sponsoring this show.
And then we can send them an email and be like, do you want to sponsor us? Reasons why certain things aren't promoted.
I shouldn't have laughed.
Good old fun mosh. But yeah, I haven't played a game in a while.
The last game I was playing just before I come on was Child of Light. That was pretty depressing.
Child of Light?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet child of light.
What's that about?
What I can gather is about this girl. She thinks she's stuck in a dream, but she's not. She's actually down in hell. It's pretty weird.
Did you just spoil that for us? Was that like the ending scene? And
No, that was the beginning of the game.
Okay.
So she might actually be.
That's the best part. God.
Remember the part when she was in hell?
I heard that was pretty good.
Oh, that's it. We're definitely being taken down now.
If they ask, just be like, nah, that's the hell sound from that game.
I'm pretty sure that's Sonic.
No, that was just Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Donkey Kong.
So, my nephew
Can't you
was
just
over
claim it's
here-
parody? You claim it's parody and they'll let you do it, right?
Yeah, just say that was
Yeah.
Drew yawning again.
Yeah.
No, fair use, because it applies
Yeah,
to
fair
everything.
use.
Fair use.
No. You say that during the copyright claim, like, okay, so there's this guy named Drew who does this podcast, and the way he yawns, it sounds exactly like what you're flagging us for. Swear to
Like,
God.
yo, you might not believe it, but he's like that dude from Police Academy. Like, he's just really good at sound effects. My nephew was over here earlier today, and he fucking loves Mario. So, my mom decided to put on, like, some different games that she could find on the laptop. And she was looking for Duck Hunt. I don't know why. It's just, like, he's been playing that, too, since they've got the old Nintendo system. So, I clicked under this one online version of Duck Hunt. He was playing that for a little bit. I left, go to do something else, came back, and she's like, what's this game? And it was this other online version where it's got a minigun, and you're just shooting a whole bunch of the dog. And it's just like blood all over the place. And I'm like, why would you want him to play this game? He's 4. Like, she's like, this game's terrible. I'm like, yeah, that's because it's not Duck Hunt. The first game is Duck Hunt, where, you shoot the ducks, and it just has a flash, and they just fall down, and it's like,
Well, you think about it. What's much better about that?
oh, there's not blood all over the place.
Because ducks
Yeah,
don't
but
have souls.
It's still a pretty
It's still more
horrific
violent than
game
it
when you
should
think
be.
about it. Like we're sitting here making light of killing beautiful creatures that can fly.
Yeah. Well, that clay pigeon one was always the one that I liked the best. Maybe like subconsciously, I was always like, I don't want to kill the ducks, but I'll shoot the little UFO looking things.
Didn't have the dog either.
Yeah, too. Fuck that dog. I can understand why they made that other game, because it was just like, that dog's a little asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But it literally was just like tons of the dog flying across the screen where you couldn't miss them, and all you had to do was like move the mouse around, and it would automatically keep shooting, and blood was all over the place. And he's just like, look, I'm getting a lot of them. And it's like, yeah, don't go home and do that to your own dog, AJ. But
Do it to the neighbors.
Yeah, do it to the neighbors if anything. I don't know any of their neighbors. But what did you guys think of Duck Hunt back in the day? Did you used to play that?
I did. I like Duck Hunt.
I never played it.
I was known to hunt some ducks.
I was known to hunt some ducks as well.
Now here's the important thing: what gun did you have? Because there's a few different kinds of guns.
I had the red zapper.
The
I
red
had
one.
the original gray one.
So you're their OG.
Oh yes.
That's when you know someone's good. You had the gray one. Yeah, when you had the orange one, that was like after like people got all uppity and you couldn't fucking like have any like even though like it looked stupid out of like a futuristic James Bond movie,
right?
As a laser gun, it's like nope, we need to make it fucking orange.
I always wanted that one bazooka-looking fucking thing. I can't remember the name of it.
Super scope or something. Something scope. Super scope or something. Or...
Yeah, I think that was for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that was a monstrosity. That just looked like, okay, you want to go play a game where you press one button and everybody dies on the screen? Play this.
Well, let me ask you: do you know about the Magnavox Odyssey?
Yeah,
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Magnavox Odyssey is actually one of the original video game systems. It had very, very base games, and I'm talking about like before there was even Mario, before there was really any other systems. There was this thing that just had like 6 different cartridges, and that was all that was ever made for it. But it had one accessory, which was a gun, and I just linked the gun into our chat there. Take a look at that gun. And compare that to any other gun that you've ever seen plugged into a video game system.
Oh yeah.
it looks like a Smith & Wesson rifle.
Yeah, does it come with like a thing of chewing tobacco? see them doing that. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so that was like the 70s or 80s, whenever that came out. It was a different time. Obviously, they would never put anything like that with the system now. You see the types of things that come with them now. They don't even call them guns. I forget what the Wii adapter to make the gun was called.
It reminds me,
Blaster or something.
I have
something here in the chat. I had the original Megatron from the 80s, the original G1 Megatron from Transformers, and I took that to school. And people thought, some of the other kids thought it was a real gun. Now, of course, that would be a national news story.
Oh, yeah.
But, I posted a picture of that there.
I mean,
people
shit,
like,
it
oh my
even
God,
says
is that
Walther.
Yeah.
Like, they specifically went for like an endorsement deal with that fucking thing.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't. There was looser laws in the 80s. They could just do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if they did, though? Like, they were like, listen, we want to appeal guns to kids. How do we do this to get away with it? That
Let's make it a
Transformer
robot.
thing, they can transform into anything, right? Yeah. I think you know where I'm going here. Does it come with the free chewing tobacco? Of course it does.
See, no, you ain't kidding, man. I remember there was a story just a couple years ago about this kid. He was doing a Revolutionary War reenactment, and he had the musket in his car when he went to school. And the security guard was just patrolling the parking lot and saw the gun in his car, and the kid got expelled because of it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I could kind of see that.
Why? What?
Haven't kids also gotten in trouble now for like using their hand, like putting the finger out, thumb up, and bang bang? Like
that, I can't understand.
that is obviously what the hell? How can you get in trouble for that?
UK for that?
I
It's
think
ridiculous.
One kid got in trouble for pretending that a banana was a gun, and one kid got in trouble for biting a Pop-Tart, making a gun out of it or something. And it's just
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you can like kill somebody with a Pop-Tart, you deserve to get away with it. And you're fucking MacGyver, James Bond, or some shit. Like that kid's learning whole new sets of life lessons compared to what
Life
he's
lessons.
getting. Life lessons.
Life lessons from
Life lessons.
Oh man, I should get Cliff Clapton on the line when I get my kid out of prison after he gets arrested.
Not Jeff. He seems like a good lawyer.
Yeah.
He seems like he's on the case of what happened to poor Time Cow.
Poor Time Cow.
Rest in pieces.
Yep, I got in contact with him. He said that he already says there's a few suspects, and he should be on this Monday to talk about it. I'm assuming he's going to be on for the JD versus JD story, right?
Oh, are you friends with him on Facebook?
Who, Cliff?
No, Jeff.
Jeff?
John.
Well, Jeff, if
no,
you're
he was in
listening,
that group.
Jeff, if you're listening, Drew would love to be your Facebook friend.
It's like the
Yeah, so
it's like that
everyone,
South Park episode.
You're just
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We all,
Drew,
are
stop
waiting
connecting
for-
through a potato.
They all know that you
What is your major malfunction, numbnut?
want you
What,
to be your
did-
friend.
Did Tony set up Drew's connection?
Calen.
Hey.
That was good.
Yeah. Kind of makes up for you having a girl's name.
Hey.
Yeah, but then there's Bruce.
Yeah,
Hal, your name's Calen. It's Calen Bruce. Oh.
Oh shit! Well,
Like Wayne and Banner.
can I light this match off of your cheek, please? We still waiting for Drew?
I don't know. I think he had something very important to say.
I hope he fucked his Tony's connection up.
I bet he's still talking.
I'm not
Shit, I
hearing.
think he is.
About what?
Is he calling in on a
I haven't
CB?
been talking for a while.
He's
I'm
talking to
sorry
Morse
about
code.
connection right now. I don't understand why it's so bad about my connection.
You sound like shit.
Yeah, your connection's probably really terrible, like your internet connection itself.
Sounds like this shit.
No,
Did you switch
I
from-
don't get why it's been so bad.
Did you switch from Comcast to BTR?
I have I have AT&T, Tony.
All right, I heard the AT&T part, but that was about it. The rest was turned into the robotic version of Taz. Oh my god. Yeah.
There you go.
Drew, go home, you're drunk.
Hold on to your butts.
On your balls. Became a ghost at the end of it. Hold on to your balls.
I am Travis Butts.
Butts. Oh, that sound clip.
Hold on to your butt.
What's that from again?
Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park. I knew what it
Jesus
was
Christ.
from. I'm like, I know this fucking movie. What is it? I know it's not fucking Snakes on a Plane. I know it's not fucking Pulp Fiction. Hold on to your boots.
Hold on to your boots.
We need some more Jurassic Park quotes on there from the For Real Movie Club that we do.
We already have 2 of them, which is more than I think we have from anything else.
That's because Jurassic Park's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Really looking forward to the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if the new one's better than Jurassic Park 3, then awesome.
Damn it.
That is one big pile of shit.
Get
Is
it?
Goldblum going to be back for that?
He's the only guy who's in every single one, so I fucking assume so. No, I think he might make a cameo, but I think it's more focused on what's his name?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, Channing Tatum, whatever his fucking name is.
He needs to be the kid from the first movie. I don't give a shit if they don't want him to be or not. Change his name. And what's her name? Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
She needs to be the little girl.
Sure.
She doesn't look anything like her, but she needs to be it anyway. I mean, there's the one doctor, the Asian doctor. He's in it. I know that.
Really?
Sam Neill's, yeah.
What a weird character to pull back.
Sam Neill isn't though, right?
No, I'm pretty sure he swore off the project.
That sucks. Oh well. Can't have them all.
Yeah.
If Goldblum makes an appearance, that'll be good enough. And if not, then it's the worst movie ever.
Who would you rather see in the next Jurassic Park, Goldblum or Goldberg?
Bloomberg.
Oh, I would love to see Goldberg spear a fucking T-Rex, you know? Great to watch.
No, I think they should bring back Wayne Knight. Didn't say the magic word.
One of my favorite parts of that movie is when he's just like, "Oh, look at this guy! Oh, nobody cares." I love how people have been resurfacing that. It's just like a generic meme.
Yeah. The dress is blue. See, the dress is blue. Nobody cares.
Fuck that dress. That dress was fucking black and blue. I don't know what the hell everybody else is thinking.
Jurassic Park.
I saw white and gold.
Oh god.
I saw black and blue.
I saw white and gold.
Are we really gonna fucking dig this up again?
And then when I tilted my screen, then I saw black and blue.
I've seen black and blue the whole time.
I'm colorblind. I probably saw salmon.
I look around the world and I see people beat up. Everywhere I see black and blue. What are we doing, man?
Oh, is this depressed Drew now?
Yeah. We're all black and blue. Some of us on the inside, some on the outside. Depends on where we've been hit, how hard we've been hit.
Isn't that like the advert that you're using for like violence for women or violence against women or violence
for women?
The advert for violence.
Violence for women.
Have you beat your wife today? Might I recommend a pillowcase full of oranges?
Because if they don't bruise, it's not bad.
I wasn't picturing that. For some reason, I was just picturing the new Daredevil.
For some reason, other than the fact that it's fucking horrible.
Well, I certainly wasn't picturing violence for women, that charity, which it's probably not getting funded at all. There you go. Why isn't that one of those months? I was just trying to pitch that idea.
There you go. Kickstarter for you. Violence for women.
Sad thing is, you'd probably get like quite a bit of supporters, and you'd be like, "You're terrible people."
But give me your money. You give me your money. It's cool.
Yeah, you can still give me your money, but we're not setting up this organization.
All the rednecks, like.
Guaranteed. I wasn't picturing anybody but rednecks.
With their wife beater shirts.
And their leftover chewing tobacco from the old guns that they bought from the Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't like rednecks.
Horrible people.
What, rednecks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
There's somebody listening to this right now. They're just like, what the fuck's wrong with the rednecks?
Yeah, rednecks are okay.
Speaking of rednecks in the All Talk Show, where's the Bubba from the backwoods? Isn't he usually in on this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Where are you, Bubba?
Yeah, fuck you, Bubba.
Does he like just like sit around waiting for when there's an All Talk Show and then show up? Because he's slacking today.
He's
Well,
busy
we did
buying
Chris
oil
and
drums.
Tyler earlier, and Lethal. What was his name? Lethal Maniac, I think.
I don't know. We had Tyler call in, talk about porn. We had Chris call in, talk about porn. You know.
You guys really talking about porn all that much?
Yeah.
That's
To
what
be
they
fair,
demanded.
we tried to get off the topic, but we had 2 callers that wanted to talk about porn.
Yeah.
Did we already have the episode where we talked all about our favorite porn stars and everything?
We had to rehash it. People wanted porn.
I think one guy said
Tyler.
like the past 30 minutes have been the most interesting on the Mega Powers I've thought.
No, he was saying he'd been searching for shows on Blog Talk all night, and ours is the only interesting one because it talks about porn.
Fucking
Porn
awesome.
sells.
Like, so, what's the favorite porn site that you guys have? So we finally get him off after talking about all that. Next caller goes in, and so caller, what do you want to talk about? I think we should continue talking about porn.
It's the
Oh,
old
yeah,
wank
so-
show.
Found porn in the woods and everything, and he was 17 and didn't find any. And
He's like, I'm 17. We're like, that's the best time to find porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in the woods.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like the peak. Man. I don't know, I guess it's just showing our age. These kids today, with their music and their lack of porn in woods.
How come there isn't like an app for finding porn in the woods?
What, like one of those,
Porn star?
No, you know like how they have like those cache reserves in the woods? Where like you could find it with like GPS apps and stuff? Like how come they don't have like cache reserves with like little porn stashes?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You can call them stash reserves.
When you said porn stashes, I was picturing a porn mustache.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, me
Joey
too,
Ryan.
yeah.
Oh, no, that's a 1970s like handlebar mustache. That's a porn stash.
I had a porn stash once. I had to get rid of
How'd
it.
that go for you?
I had to get rid of it because people said I looked like a pedophile.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't let them know, you know.
The truth.
Can't let them get on you.
You know.
The stuff you do for Movember.
Wait, so you kept the handlebar mustache, but not the whole beard?
Yeah. Triple H's handlebar beard was pretty boss back in the day.
Was that like the intro of some really shitty made-for-school TV program?
No, dude, that was the fucking like sound for NBC News.
Why did it sound so...
So yeah, a really shitty program.
You never fucking heard that sound? That's like an iconic sound.
I don't remember that.
Jesus Christ, man.
Then again, you're the one that keeps singing Castle Rock and saying it's not Castle
It's
Rock.
not Castle Rock!
It's the same song. Do-do-do-do-do. It's Castle Rock. And then it goes bum, 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 from whatever it is that follows it.
Nope, because mine doesn't do that.
That's 2 different songs.
It is two
Castle-
different songs.
Yeah, no, Castle Rock and then whatever the other one is.
No,
You
that's
sing Castle Rock. And
You're,
then
you're singing Fraggle Rock.
singing The Rock with Nicolas Cage. Yeah, now I want to watch movies.
I haven't watched a good movie in a while. I was watching Star Wars earlier on. I was thinking to myself, what would have happened if the droid's escape pod got shot down, or if the red R2 unit didn't blow up? That shit would have been a different story.
Why didn't they shoot the fucking pod? That always fucking bothered me. Like,
It's the fucking
it would have
idiots.
taken, like, how much energy to shoot one laser to blow up that fucking pod? And then, boom, all 3 movies never fucking happen.
The
Yeah, good
main
point.
excuse that I've heard is the typical, like Wizard did it thing of, the Force was protecting them. And it's like, oh, that's a fucking cop-out. I don't think there actually is a reason. I think it's just like the story dictates.
It's because there were no signs of life on board.
Yeah,
they're like,
should have. Like,
exactly. They totally should have.
If they were thorough, they would have been like, yeah, but you know what? Boom. Just in case. I don't know. But there are a bunch of idiots in that movie anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't even install guardrails on their fucking laser cannons.
What I've never understood about Star Wars is what's up with the fucking trash compactor scene? Like, that is just like this swamp of garbage in the middle of this prison cell sector.
Yeah.
And it's got some creepy periscope looking thing living in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it crunches all the time, and that thing doesn't fucking die. Where the hell's that thing go?
He crawls to the bottom underneath the crusher. Because the crusher isn't the whole thing. The crusher is just the top layer.
Oh, see, I just assumed that it was the whole thing.
That actually goes very deep. See, it's actually a 7-layer compactor, and you're just seeing layer 1. Because if you actually hear them when they're radioing, they actually say what layer the garbage compactor.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Suddenly, I don't feel like as much of a nerd.
Fucking dorks.
I actually half made up that entire thing. I do remember them saying something about layers. I don't know how many layers are, but I remember them saying trash compactor layer something.
Right. It probably is 7.
7's a good number.
Paden's like, I gotta redeem myself here a little bit.
No, see, that guy, the jar bar, what's his name?
How about Princess Leia's tits? Oh, yeah.
They've got those laser swords, or whatever they're called. I don't know the name of them. Dark Vader.
What are the name of those ships with the wings that look like X's?
Yeah.
TIE fighters.
They're Yodas, right? I love Star Wars. Man, I can't wait until that fucking movie comes out. It better be good. If it sucks, I'm gonna be so goddamn pissed.
I don't see how it could possibly suck. At all.
I think having a new set of eyes on it's gonna help it more than anything.
Disney's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look at some of the other movies that they've done. Like Pirates 1 was pretty cool. Pirates 2 and 3, not so much.
But see, this is the thing. Those were original Disney properties. This is something they took from somebody else. All they have to do is just not put the bullshit in it. And they do a very good job with that, like they did with the Avengers and like they did with the Muppets. They're going to do good.
There's Muppets movies good?
Yeah, Muppets movies are great.
I haven't seen them.
The Muppets Christmas Carol is fucking great.
Well,
I love that one.
That wasn't
I'm sorry.
that's old Muppets.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the 2 newest ones.
I watched the last one.
Mm-hmm. Most Wanted. Doesn't it have like
No,
the Disney?
not that one. The other one. The one where they have to save the Muppet Show.
Yeah, it's the first newest one. That one's good.
Yeah, that was pretty alright.
Isn't Tina Fey like some Russian dictator in one of them or something?
I don't think she was Russian, but she was like a corporate bitch. Yeah.
It's her, it's the corporate bitch. New TV show, right there.
The corporate bitch. Starring Stephanie McMahon.
I think they need to come up with a better name, though. They could call her something like Trish, I don't know.
Corporate Trish.
Yeah, bring back Trish. So what's happened with this? So what's happened with this whole AJ thing, anyways?
She retired.
That on Smack Talk.
Yeah.
What's happening is
TV show.
she's not wrestling anymore, and
She's done.
that's that.
She ain't about that life.
End of story. So, moving on.
So, that one thing we just brought up and dropped, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, our main event for this next Smack Talk might be a Superstar Scores for her.
Hey, see, remember how on Wednesday I was talking about what if someone retires and or dies randomly? We could just do a Superstar Scores. Boom! I fucking called it.
Hey, you know what we should do? We should do finisher versus finisher, and then we can try and see if she's got any one.
Widow lock versus nothing else similar to it.
Isn't some guy in Japan use that?
That we should do it because that way it'll be the best finisher versus finisher ever because we won't fucking talk about it.
Wait a minute, didn't Kenta used to do that move?
Kenta did everybody's move.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he invented the attitude adjustment too.
I think we were going to say the Attitude Era.
And he retroactively invented the stunner.
Even the flipping the birds.
He invented the leg drop.
He invented WWF.
He invented the international.
Oh man, that's sweet. Killer punch. Some fruit punch next to me. Some fruit international.
That's one of those jokes that are funny but are never worth explaining.
What needs to be explained?
International
equals punch. The end.
Oh man, that was such an effort to explain.
Yeah, shit.
There's more to it than that.
I was going to say a while, it's complicated, one of those complex jokes.
You had to be there to understand.
Better than fucking too many games.
Yeah, well, you weren't there, so you wouldn't understand.
Didn't want to be there. Bunch of fucking douches wearing fedoras.
No, only 17 douches wearing fedoras. We counted.
There was only one person that we couldn't tell if it was a dude or a chick.
I'm pretty sure there was some extra fedoras there.
No, I think that it was small enough that all the fedoras walked by us at one point.
And remember, folks, check out the Fanboys Anonymous Too Many Games panel where Tony's going to leave me in 100% charge of it because he respects me and knows that I won't do anything wrong.
Oh, what do you get, like 30 kills?
Yeah, joke. I get that.
I respect that.
I respect that.
Respect that.
Do you mean this white t-shirt I have on, or the other one?
Seriously, though, Ferris.
Yeah.
Tony won't let me like I said.
But Tony
I was getting there.
Smack talk, but that'll never fucking happen. Get over it.
Yeah, Tony won't let me look after the fucking panel at the Too Many Games convention. He says I'll say shit to people.
Well, you will say shit to people, won't you?
Get Angela on here. She can defend. Angela.
To be fair, part of the reason why that wouldn't happen is because we need to be able to make fun of people on our own, and I don't know how much time we're gonna have. So we gotta save room for Paden and Days and I to make fun of people.
Part of the reason is also because Wago probably isn't going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going. If there's one I'm not going to, it's definitely Too Many Games. It seems boring as fuck.
It's boring if you're looking for all the planes. There's not a whole lot of them.
Yeah, the way you explain it, it's just a bunch of douchebags looking at games in fedoras.
Yeah, I mean, and planes.
Well, they're looking for the planes. They're not looking at them because they're not really there.
But in the end, we all just end up putting it on the dog.
Man, I can't wait to fucking go to putting on the dog. It's really sad. Like that's like one of the things I'm looking forward to the most.
Well, you said that the first time too, and you didn't fucking go. Wasted opportunity.
Yeah. Well, now that means it's built up even more. Now I just got to put extra on the dog.
Best part about
so
Easter,
much on the dog.
Best part about Easter, Cadbury mini eggs.
What if putting on the dog isn't there next year? What if they went out of business?
I'm gonna be pissed. We're gonna find a new one.
So maybe you guys know about this, Wago. I read something about the Cadbury eggs that we have here in the U.S. Like they outlawed the import of the U.K. version, which I guess is slightly different. Do you know anything about that?
You on about Cadbury cream eggs? Because they taste the same.
Yeah, the Cadbury cream eggs. I guess I read something a couple days ago about because Hershey. I think Hershey makes the one here in the U.S. And
well, the people that own Cadbury now are actually Kraft.
Okay.
So I don't know if I don't know if they're associated with Hershey, but yeah, I heard
people saying it was bullshit because they prefer the UK version.
Fucking bullshit!
I don't taste
exactly.
the difference. I don't taste the difference. They're just complaining for the sake of complaining.
Okay.
Maybe they're more digestible.
Yeah.
Maybe they just have a more sophisticated palate than you.
I won't be able to truly tell the difference until I can put them both on a dog.
Putting on the dog. I still don't know why they have it named like that. It's just like, hey, you guys ever heard of putting on the hits? Yeah. Well, we deal with hot dogs, so.
Didn't we have a song for putting on the dog?
Oh shit, we did.
You fucking sad bastards. I can't say much because it's the type of thing I'd be involved with if I was there, but...
No, the saddest part is the only lyrics I can remember is putting on the dog.
Oh no, it was to fucking it was to
putting
fucking
on the dog.
It was
Putting on the Ritz.
Yeah, putting on the Ritz.
That's what it was.
When you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where you could be a hog? Putting on the dog.
We needed to keep ourselves busy when nobody was at our table. Or when we just didn't want to listen to the people arguing about Goku versus Superman.
Oh my god.
Because we couldn't leave like Kofi Kingston.
Well, everyone knows that Goku would win.
Fuck off. Seriously?
He's a god. Superman isn't a god.
So was Superman when he flies into the sun and fixes the sun and goes back down.
To man, he's a god.
Superman's just been like consistently made weaker in the comics. Goku's only getting stronger.
Superman would rip Goku.
Superman doesn't need to talk for 12 episodes before he actually does something.
Goku doesn't talk. That's all the enemies.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull Kofi. Adios.
Goku just turns up when everyone's dead and then saves the day.
Yeah, Goku has like a lame ass hairstyle.
You lost me.
Yeah, fucking Superman's fucking hairstyle with a gay little curl in it.
A series lost me when one of the characters is basically named Vegetable.
Yeah, they're all named after vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really?
Yes, just like different languages and shit.
Huh.
What's the Goku one then?
Well, Goku's
Zucchini
like his other given name. His like Saiyan name is Kakarot, which is carrot.
Carrot, yeah.
So, who the fuck's idea was that?
Akira Toriyama's.
Toriyamos?
Yeah.
What the fuck she has to do with it?
So they're like, well, let's try to make these characters seem like badasses. And,
okay,
you know what's the
guy that's named
after I
after?
can think of in the world? You know, Eggplant.
You know, actually, there is someone that's named after an eggplant, but that's besides
Jesus
the point.
Christ.
Yeah, there's a guy named Trunks in it who's the son of the vegetable, so deal with it.
But hey, isn't the vegetable
color for the new movie though?
Who Ronda Rousey had on her shirt?
Yes, it is. So fuck you, Tony.
That does not matter to me whatsoever.
Over 9,000, motherfucker.
You're gonna review that on
99
Big Rants or Addicted to Anime, the new movie?
Actually, I'm considering it. But then I'd have to do an episode, and I'm not about that. I kind of like to say it's a monthly show, but then do it bi-monthly. And I mean bi-monthly, I mean every 4 months.
I mean, like, 8 episodes over the course of, like, 2 years.
Yeah, sounds better.
Yeah, that. Maybe I'll just do a Wago rants about it.
Yeah, I'll do Wago rants about Addicted to Anime. But that means I'd have to record a Wago rants, and I like to do those, like, 2 times a year. And I'm already at my 2 for this year.
Shit, we haven't even done an old talk show in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, Tony, what the fuck? And when we finally get to do one, you do it wrong.
So we gotta do 2 in one night. So that's how.
There you go. So it's all part of the plan.
Oh shit, my deposit Pokemon was triggered. What the fuck?
Oh, shit, what the fuck, dude?
What the
fucking hell?
Fucking hell, my Pokemon just went missing. That ain't fucking right. I caught you
The
myself
fuck
in a
did I
fucking
trade for a
Pokeball.
Zubat? What?
Ah, Drewbat fucked
For a
you.
Drewbat?
Apparently, yeah. What the fuck? That was weird.
Wait, what traded for a Zubat?
I have no idea. Something was traded for a Zubat.
Sure wasn't just a Zubat.
I hope it was like a Dragonite or some shit.
It was a shiny Mew. Yeah, don't you want the Zubat instead, huh? Fine, I'll give you a Geodude.
All my legendaries are safe. I don't know what the fuck I traded over for a Zubat. No idea. Probably a Magic Cup.
Magic Cup?
Yep.
Little magic crap.
Magic crap. Magic clap.
Oh man, I caught the magic clap.
Is Magikarp allowed to say Magikarp in the anime anymore? Or is he doing the same?
Oh,
as everybody else?
he's grunting. He's grunting like everybody else.
I don't buy this. Pokemon still say their name. Fuck you. There's no way they all just grunt.
I'll Google it.
Squirtle, I choose you. All right, Squirtle. I know what's good against that. Bulbasaur, go.
I know it's better against that Charmander.
That's the upset stomach.
Oh no, Charmander just got the shits. Oh, it sucked to have the shits as a Charmander. Your asshole would burn. See?
He does have a point.
Shut up, Drew Bat.
Yeah, what he said.
So what Pokemon would fucking Brucey get?
Magic Calen.
Yes. Oh man, now I gotta Photoshop you. Does he even have a picture, or is he just fucking a
I'll
Simpsons
find a good one.
character?
Just put
No,
just
I'll-
do Mr. Burns.
I'll get a good one for you.
Okay.
Oh wait, a picture of you actually exists?
Yeah.
Holy Nigri boobs. That's a
Whoa.
good picture of Nigri's boobs.
Oh yeah, where?
I'll send it you.
Is it on
So
our
you-
Facebook page?
Then you can post it to fucking fanboys and get us 20,000 hits.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I gotta admit, I haven't seen a picture of Nigri's boobs. That was a bad picture of Nigri's boobs.
Yeah, that's one hot Easter bunny.
Yeah, it is.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey, this will make great radio. Let's talk about some tits that no one can see.
Hey guys, just go to this link, HTTP Colton.
Someone's listening. Oh my god, this link's taking forever.
Oh god, I think it's. Oh my god, it's way too fucking long.
Someone
Oh, no.
someone tiny URL this shit.
Or you could just go to Jessica Nigri's Facebook page, and it's right there.
Or you can
It's
just
that-
Google tits on any of the websites that we mentioned earlier, and that'll do.
What, you mean the other part that isn't linked to this part because you fucked up?
Oh, jeez. God, she's so beautiful.
And this is why Emily treats you like shit. You sound like a pervert.
So I said Jessica Nigri's beautiful?
She is beautiful.
Yeah, she's
You
alright.
sound creepy when you talk about women.
I do?
Tad bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Drew, are you just doing the doctor from How I Met Your Mother? Just a little bit.
Star Wars Battlefront
Yeah.
trailer's out on April the 17th.
Oh,
Dude,
actually,
of course. Whenever I can, I will always use a How I Met Your Mother reference for anything if I can.
yeah, me too, but I'm not because fuck it.
Honestly, if I was able to do a playtester for Star Wars Battlefront, I'd so fucking do that. It's like the most pumped up I've been for a game in God knows how long.
Is it a lightsaber game or is it a pew pew shit game?
No, it's have you never played the original Star Wars Battlefront? It's a
No,
pew-pew
because
shooter
Star
game.
Wars. Yeah, I'm not into it then. Fuck
No,
it.
no. Except the difference between this and other Star Wars games is this is basically like, do you know Domination essentially? And
I know the Nation of Domination.
Anyways, you get.
I don't play Call of Duty. It's
Well,
fucking
no.
stupid.
Shut up. Anyways, essentially, what it is
You shut up.
and what you get, you have like a certain amount of let's see, what would it be, teammates, and essentially it's a mini battle of sorts.
Really
It's
good.
really fucking awesome.
Yeah,
It's
sounds
literally the
fucking
best Star
great.
Wars game.
And you can play as
Star-
Jedi's.
Star Wars is
I
fucking awesome.
think
So.
that for your description, it just lost 200,000 pre-orders.
I'm all about the Battlefront games. I love the Battlefront games.
I am not interested in any games right now. Fucking, I'm just gonna play Skyrim.
I'm waiting for two of Ubisoft's games. I think one's Rainbow Six and the other's The Division. I think it's Rainbow Six.
Bethesda needs to make another Dishonored. That game was fucking awesome. None of you played it, have you? You fucking.
I played Dishonored.
Oh no, I never have. I'm not into
Corvo
this
is the
other
man.
games because they fucking suck.
Into,
Corvo was fucking great.
into what games, Drew? So Drew says he's a bitch. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna repeat myself. You don't deserve to hear my repeat.
Could you not repeat yourself in all the other shows and then not say the first thing either?
I'm Bethesda focusing on Doom this year.
Can we bring
So I'm
Miguel
like-
back? He's better than Drew.
What about Doom?
Bethesda's focusing on Doom this year. That's their main project.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna make something fucking great out of that.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking Doom
If it's-
sucks. The only
If it's
thing that
anything
sucks-
like Wolfenstein's fucking great.
the only thing that sucks worse than Doom is Doom the movie.
No, God.
That was terrible. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. It was one of the worst movies I've ever watched. Even The Rock's like, fuck that shit.
The only thing worse than Doom the movie is Silent Wind of Doom.
The movie. Starting Rock.
Hang on, the movie would be okay because as opposed to just ugly, they'd get movie ugly, which isn't as bad.
Depends on what movie.
Silent Wind's gonna listen back to this and gonna be like, the fuck?
Who is movie ugly though? Nicolas Cage is movie ugly, isn't he?
No.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi is ugly.
He's ugly.
Nicolas Cage is a sex god.
Okay.
Yeah, about that whole creepy thing from earlier.
What? I'm admitting, like, you can't fucking admit when people are fucking, like, popular with the ladies?
You could say good-looking guy when you say he's a sex guy.
Yes, he is.
No
Dude,
one's across that little bit of a line.
women drop to their fucking knees at the fucking thought of him even giving a peek at the tip of his
Yeah,
schlong.
it's okay for a woman to say that. It's not okay for you to say it, though.
Says who, you fucking sexist?
Homophobe. See, this is why everyone hates you, Drew. This is why everyone wants you to break your neck and die after Miguel.
Right.
Yeah. See, this is why everyone's already assumed on the Facebook group that you're the one that's killing Timecar. It's probably you, you fucking jerk.
Jesus, Wago's like super pissy tonight.
He woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Nope, he attacked me. Now I'm gonna make him a bitch all night.
All night you've been like jumping down everybody's throats.
Yeah, Wago, ass.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have fucked up the episode, should you, bitch?
See what I mean?
He's been nothing but nice to me.
Cristiano.
There hasn't been a fucking L. There hasn't been a right.
Actually, I have to...
There's been a fucking L.
There's been a couple fucking L's.
When you mentioned the Pokemon.
I'm busy. I'm watching stuff on
It's
YouTube.
not like I've been paid and nasty. I could have fucking told Drew to just fuck off entirely.
Isn't that what you've been doing?
No, I've only asked him to fuck off slightly.
It's all the same.
You should have gotten all this out when Miguel was here.
Miguel was good tonight. And then fucking everyone else was a jerk to him.
So I missed the first hour. Other than porn, what was there? Anything?
I miss laughing at Miguel because he can't do his plugs.
No, I heard that part. That was good.
We talked a little bit about WrestleMania, but obviously that's more for another show. Easter, a little bit for that. We got an envelope of cookies.
Then my cat destroyed it.
An envelope of cookies?
Yeah.
Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to send cookies in an envelope?
It was not. It was in reference to a stupid Facebook chat we had.
We had a long discussion about Fight Club that turned into Nicholas Sparks films. And that turned into why you shouldn't buy books from Walmart and why Miguel is pissed off at books.
He's pissed off at books.
He sounded very disdainful. He's like,
damn books.
He's like, why do you want books? Fuck.
It's books.
I'm like, apparently I'm one of the few people that still read books, but okay.
Books.
So you're
To be
one of
fair,
the few
though-
people who wants books from Walmart, which is a
I
terrible
don't want
place to get
fucking books from Walmart. I'm just
You're
pissed off
complaining about them not having a Ronda Rousey book. Why can't you just go to
No,
a fucking
I'm
Barnes
pissed
Noble?
off
Yes.
that they're
Yes.
refusing it because she's too violent.
Dude,
I'm
who
pretty
cares?
sure
There's
if
like
you go back
Walmarts
to
are
the
to-
beginning of this episode that you hear Wago go, I want lots of books in Walmart. I love Walmart books.
Dude, I have to deal
I'm
with
gonna create an
Walmart's-
episode of Wago Rants called Tony Can't Do a Fucking Episode Properly.
No, dude, that's not a big deal. Walmart is talking about leaving Indiana because of that stupid law that they passed. So please, if they don't have fucking books,
Wait. Backtrack. What stupid law? I'm not privy to this.
Are you that big law that's pretty much everyone's freaking out about because apparently
No, because I don't pay any attention to what's trending.
So what happened? The governor signed a bill that essentially allowed religious freedom, and essentially that if you don't want to serve someone because it's against your religion in some ways, for example, if you didn't want to make a gay couple what would it be, a cake for their wedding, you don't have to. That's essentially what it is, and everyone got butthurt about it because they think it discriminates against them.
Am I wrong?
Think of that shit in the UK. We're not allowed, if you want to buy alcohol from a Muslim, they say you have to go to the next cashier person because they can't sell alcohol.
That's
different.
No. This is
bullshit. If you don't want to sell me alcohol, don't get a fucking job in retail. You fucking cunts.
No, that's
blow up
not,
a building or something.
Shaun, that's not it at all.
Shaun needs his alcohol.
Yeah. That's the exact opposite of what it is. This is they don't want to sell something.
Pork.
Shaun, shut up. Shaun, this is.
Shaun, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so you complain about me being racist. I think he just.
That ain't fucking right. That's yourself, me fucking pork and beer, you fucking cunt.
Yes, like no, just like everyone, every celebrity, everyone freaked out on Indiana because of this law, and like there's like people saying that they won't hold concerts here. Apparently, the Final Four this weekend, everyone was freaking out and essentially was saying that no, the gays aren't allowed here now. When first off, not everyone is a homophobe here in Indiana. That's a completely bullshit thing. Like I work at a pizza place. I have friends who work at a number of places. Not that many people are going to be like, yeah, we're not going to serve you because of your it's against our religion. It's not even against your religion. It's just that they don't believe in gay marriages. And I'm the type of guy that's like, if you are gay, that by all means go for it. You can do what you want. And if I owned a business,
go for it. You go for it, buddy.
It's like this. I don't give a shit.
It's
like this. If I owned a business and I had to deal with a gay couple, I would fucking serve them. You wanna know why? Because it's a business and I'm in it to make money. So it doesn't bother me. And there's a lot of people.
I wouldn't know
that
that they're a gay couple.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. This is people freaked out about this. Miley Cyrus fucking tweeted Instagram something about it. Like, and like why would she know anything about this? And a lot of people that are commenting on it, they don't understand the law 100%. And like I think the governor got way much more backlash because his political career is fucked now completely because of this law.
Am I wrong for taking? So go on, Tommy. Oh, go ahead.
Isn't it basically like the argument is if you own like a bakery that you shouldn't be like prosecuted, I guess, or whatever, or thought down upon because you don't want to make a cake for a gay wedding? Isn't that the main thing that they're arguing?
Exactly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So to an extent, I can understand that, but from somebody who isn't religious and doesn't give a shit what the hell anybody else does and supports gay marriage and whatever, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, like, well, people should get the fuck over that anyway, but I do kind of understand it. Like, if you do believe in a certain religion, you shouldn't be forced to have to do something against your religion.
Exactly.
No matter how stupid your religion is.
Here's the thing. If they are... Shaun, shut up. If there's anyone... If you go to a bakery and they don't want to do it, then guess what? Go to a different fucking bakery.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's the attitude I was going to say. Is it wrong for me to just go, well, if they don't want to serve you, take your business elsewhere? If you think about it, they're the ones that are at the loss. They're the ones not making the income.
Yes, exactly. It's like that.
And it depends on how it goes down. If they just say, like, sorry, I don't agree with you, you're going to have to go to the next bakery, like, cool, whatever. But I mean, if they, like, pull a shotgun out from behind the fucking counter, like, your kind ain't welcome here, like, that's a problem. But, like...
That's a problem if you do it to them, if they're gay or not.
No, but, like, as far as this, like, I'm sorry, I think it's ridiculous. Like, it's I mean, it's different, but, like, I work in retail. Sometimes I have, like, young people come in there, and, like, I know they're not gonna fucking buy nothing, and, like, I don't want to fucking waste my time with them, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm short with them. I'm not gonna bother giving the spiel because I'm not gonna work hard with them.
Ditto.
I'm picking and choosing who I'm selling to. Like, that's their choice. They run the business, they run it their way, and if they want to have a bad model, then they're going to lose out on a whole entire community. Word's going to spread fast. Not just the gay people, but the heart righteous gay supporters aren't going to want to use their bakery, and they're going to lose a lot of business out of it. Like,
right.
That's their choice, you know? Like, maybe they only want to work because, you know, there might be people out there that only want to go to the bakery that doesn't work for gay people for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous.
And in turn, the people that are supporters of the people that are being oppressed in that situation should never retaliate against them, because you should never, like, you know, the Ferguson riots and stuff. It's like, well, I'm mad that this happened and that you are targeting our people, so let me do criminal acts. Well, if you get turned down for service for some kind of reason like that, then you shouldn't start, like, leading a charge to fucking torch their building or something.
Oh, no, that reminds me. Here's the thing. This just happened after this law was passed. I think there was a gay couple. He went into some pizza shop in Indiana, and they asked if they could have pizzas to be catered at their wedding. Why you would want pizzas at a wedding?
I was say, what a shitty fucking wedding.
Exactly. The gay couple told him, sorry, no, we don't support
I had a budget wedding, and I still went with some fucking pizza.
There were people saying that they were going to go burn down this place, that they were going to just write nasty reviews all over it just because they wouldn't serve this gay couple. And just like there were people talking about they were going to kill them, go burn down the business. Like, that's just to me, that's just you being a hypocrite.
No, that's bullshit. You can't call for violence or even vandalism for something like that. You want to make your opinion known, do it with your money. Make your money speak. You know, take your money somewhere else. If enough of their customers think that's a bullshit policy, guess what? They're going to miss out on the money. They'll either have to go out of business or change their fucking policy.
Call Help Me Howard.
But here's the thing: there was a religious group after all this happened. They started a fundraiser for this pizza place. They've raised like over $100,000 in one day just from all the backlash that they've got. So I think that they're going to be fucking fine essentially. So I don't know. It depends. You might get backlash or something like that, but just get some religious group to fund you. For now on.
Why is this a thing? Like, real talk.
Because the media.
Real talk. We're coming to a major energy crisis. California is like fucked for water. This isn't really being talked about, but this is like a really serious thing. California is fucked for water. They are supposed to get a certain amount of snowfall every season. They got 5% of what they were supposed to get this season. And majority of our food is grown in California. So you might think that this is just something that's secluded out there at West isn't going to affect us. No, it's not just like they're going to have some like, fires and shit out there. This is going to like fuck us all. And we're fucking arguing over like this. Are we going to make gay cakes? Right. This is fucking stupid.
That's what this is always about, though. I mean, look at any situation. We can be in the middle of like a war, which we could be starting on our own fucking terms, which is ridiculous enough. But then you'll get people and it'll be like, yeah, but let's talk about who won on Dancing with the Stars instead. Or you can deal with fucking problems in schools where the issue becomes, well, let's make No Child Left Behind. And that way they'll feel better about themselves instead of like, how about we just teach the fucking kids and the shitty ones get the shitty jobs and
die.
Fail out like they would any normal way. Like, this country and the world in general is just like, if there's a real serious issue, let's pretend this other issue is something else that we can talk about instead. Doesn't matter what the issue is. I'm sure that this whole situation with California is going to be fucking up so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of being like, well, we've got this issue that could be the source of all these problems, let's try to fix it, it's going to be like, Walmart raised their prices for wheat? What the fuck is happening here? Let's, fuck you, Walmart. And it's just, I hate so many things about this goddamn country. And
well, it's distraction techniques. The news, it's like the radio. The radio plays the songs that they want you to hear and like and buy. It's not the other way around. The radio doesn't play what people like. The people like whatever the radio plays. Same thing with the news. Whatever the news tells you important, the majority of people think, oh, that's what they're telling me. It must be the most important thing because people are fucking stupid.
And then if there's a slow news day, then suddenly it ends up being a whole bunch of scare tactics of like, we've got this story that we can run where 10 things in your kitchen can kill you in an instant. You better tune in later. Like,
yeah, fucking Ebola was way bigger than it needed to be.
Mm-hmm. All that crap is.
And SARS and the bird flu and swine flu and all that.
The reason
shit.
Ferguson was as bad as it was because of the fucking news.
Yeah, they kept showing the same 3 fucking clips over and over again.
Yeah, that one chick that could not...
Oh, yeah, I fucking love that when we just stayed up watching this bitch try and hit this window.
She's just like, I want to enjoy all of this festivities. Can I do this? No.
Excuse me, sir. Can I borrow your bat? Excuse me, window. Can you break, please?
This must be one of those bulletproof ones. I can't seem to break it with my little taps here. Oh, look at this! It broke. Oh, I'm scared.
So
Hey.
who would be the
Get a picture of me doing this.
who would be the worst rioter here?
Drew.
Yeah, me. No.
When the
Yeah.
I'm not even
London
defending me on
riots
that
were
one.
going on.
Actually, no, it would be Shaun, because Shaun would start riding and get hit by a car.
Well, I was just saying, when the London riots started a couple of years ago, me and my mates all went to Cardiff, and we thought, well, the riots are coming down towards Wales, so we were like, we're gonna raid the Apple store. If anything goes down, it's gonna
You're standing outside the Apple store.
we were outside the mall waiting for it to all kick off.
You see them coming out like, "Can I help you, sir?"
Definitely
Just waiting for the riots.
Yeah, he's just like occasionally just shouting out, "Rabble, rabble."
They're like, "Excuse me,
Rabble,
sir.
rabble.
Can we help you? Yeah, can you tell me where your most expensive stuff is? Oh, in that corner. Okay. All right. I'll be back. Let's see. How long do you think it's gonna take
Yeah,
for this riot starts?
masks and everything. We were prepared and everything.
Yeah, they start lining up and camping out outside the store like it's a midnight release or something.
I wonder who it was. It's probably the guys that got here first and were waiting it there.
I can see Shaun being the type that lights a Molotov cocktail and somehow it explodes on him.
Probably.
He's just like, fucking hell.
Fucking hell, these things fucking are melting. Fuck.
This ain't the cocktail that I fucking ordered.
Oh, God. Fucking hell.
For a while, that
It's all a
version
bag
of
of
Shaun,
peanuts once.
for that Shaun Wade Barrett impression used to hurt my voice. I've done it enough now that my throat's used to it.
Built up to tolerance.
I've got a right tolerance.
You built up a callus on your vocal cords.
Probably.
I can see Drew being a fucking maniac.
And,
I imagine he runs in and tries to steal shit when everything's going down and runs up.
I can picture Drew being the kind of guy who has like a blunt object and he's swinging it around over his head.
It's on Seth Rollins.
He's got a bolus. Just going, woo, 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 woo.
Drew would be the guy that's like climbing things that should never normally be climbed.
For no reason other than to climb it.
Yeah.
Yeah! Climbing this thing! Woo!
Yeah, and now I'm on top of this. I don't know how I'm gonna get down, but fucking riot.
Fucking hell, guys.
Drew's on top of like some kind of a tower throwing eggs down.
And you know somebody go, yo, there's a kid on top of there. Let's throw shit at him! Woo!
Either that, or he'd be in depressed Drew mode, where he's just kind of like sitting on the bench watching it all happen. These bunch of animals. We're all animals.
So, can we go to like some type of riot now? Because that sounds fun.
Yeah, I kind of
That
want to
sounds
see
a lot of
it.
fun.
I kind of want us all to riot now.
Let's go to Ferguson. Let's all just meet up at Ferguson.
I think it's over. Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
awesome
that
if
one's
it
over.
was...
We need a new cause. What would be our
Wouldn't it be
cause to
still
riot?
awesome if it was still going? People just got bored of reporting on it.
It's like that trickle down thing, like when like a campfire goes down, but you could still revive it with a little bit more energy. Like every once in a while, some guy just grabs a rock and throws it through a window. He's just like, Ferguson.
What you're saying is we just gotta find like some part of Ferguson and blow onto it really hard and things will fucking restart?
Yeah, probably that set of cars that was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
They might still be on fire.
Yeah, maybe.
They look like they were on fire for fucking 6 hours the way we were watching the news, so.
Fuck, they wouldn't actually go out. It was weird as shit.
It's like the news reporters are just like, oh, look at that. Another car on fire.
God.
It's a shame if, like, the fire department came or something.
The best part about that, though, we was all sitting there. We was going, it's good. Oh, is it going to light the other one? Is it going to... Oh, yeah, it did it.
Waiting for one of them to explode.
It's like, I think it's got... Yeah, it's got the red one. The red one's on fire now.
No, but there was that one car that just wouldn't burn.
Oh, I remember that car.
That one resilient car, he was the champion.
I love how like most people when they talk about Ferguson, they talk about all the catastrophic effects, and we're like, I remember that car that would burn.
Yeah, they're talking about the political issues, and we're like, that car fire was fun.
That car that wouldn't burn, and that girl who had a hard time breaking the glass.
We're talking about the failures of the rioting. Not, the people that got killed, or like
how did all that?
The actual race issues.
Here's the thing, I've actually forgotten how it all got started. I think some kid got shot, right?
Yeah, some kid got shot in a shop or something.
By a cop, because cops are the worst people ever.
Oh yeah, because have you seen that page Cop Block on fucking Facebook? Like, now and again they'll post something that's relevant, but it's so fucking anti-police to the point where they're just as bad as any fucking police that they hate.
Mm-hmm. Most people that are, like, on the anti-police side typically are.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not anti-police, that's for damn sure.
They're like, police are a bunch of assholes. Let's
Wait,
fucking...
didn't you see...
Yeah, but as soon as something goes wrong, who are you phoning?
Then they're like, 911, hello, where's the police?
What was that, Shaun?
Didn't you see, like, your missus' father's in the law enforcement or some shit?
My missus' father is in the military.
Ah, that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the ticket.
That's
the same.
That's the police
same
with the bigger
difference.
guns.
That's the police that
bigger
just
ego
fuck
problems.
shit. That's just the police that fuck shit up because, America.
America.
Yeah,
The ones that do it for a lot of money instead of a little bit of money.
That's the police that we use to go into other countries. To tell them
The world police.
Yeah.
For oil.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Oil or slaves or whatever we feel like taking at that particular time.
Yeah, slaves.
Some land for our farm simulator.
Hey, that's serious shit,
Land's getting tough to find. Who's going to need land soon is fucking China.
They got enough land.
Yeah, but not for the amount of people they have.
Oh, stop reproducing that.
Let's fucking tax more babies like they normally do. Just saying.
Don't they, like, drown baby girls nowadays in China?
No, that's old. That's kind of old. Now, if you, have a certain amount of kids, you get taxed.
I thought they give them up for adoption is what they have to do.
I think that's if you can't pay the tax.
Still, what a fucked up country.
Yeah.
Birth
Like,
control.
you want 3 kids? No, you don't.
But they make our iPhones for cheap.
To be fair, that's pretty ace of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We make everything else.
But they are ruining Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm so sick of the kind of shit that they're doing with that. Like, the new Avengers movie is going to have some random Dr. Cho. Because it's like, well, that'll appeal to the Asian market. Fuck you. You mean the Asian people can't like the Avengers?
You mean the Asian people can't make their own fucking movies?
Can't they have, Chinese Avengers?
Like Captain China.
Actually, I'm trying to think if there are any Asian superheroes in China, in Marvel, that aren't, really ridiculously low on the totem pole or something.
Fucking Asian Superman would be awesome. I know he's... That's just a fucking another superhero, but awesome.
The worst thing I can only think of villains.
I'll go to the Google.
Like Mandarin.
Isn't Ra's al Ghul supposed to be Asian or something?
Yeah, I always thought Ra's al Ghul should be Asian.
Well, first off, Ra's is DC.
Oh.
He is...
I don't give a fuck.
He's, more Middle Eastern, European.
Yeah, because fucking Liam Neeson screams to that type of culture.
Well, doesn't scream Asian either, so...
Yeah.
Apparently Jubilee from the X-Men is supposed to be Asian.
Oh, there's Jubilee, yeah. She's going to be in the new X-Men movie.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
God. I'm just going to say this, Shaun, you need to take some better pictures, because photoshopping you into a ski mask is really hard.
Are you photoshopping a picture of a riot?
I'm photoshopping Shaun outside of Apple.
Awesome.
It's not going so well.
Derpy derp derp.
Probably haven't done enough drugs.
Derpy derpy derp derp derp.
The Derp theme.
Derpy derpy derp derp derp. Derp derp.
I like the last part. Derp derp.
Aquaman would be great Asian.
He's Polynesian in the new one.
Is that what what's his face is? He's Polynesian.
I think so.
What's his face?
You know, the big muscular
Roman
guy.
Reigns.
Yeah, he's just basically fucking Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Jason Momoa.
Jason Samoa, yeah.
Wait, he's from TNA?
Jason Samoans. Yeah, Samoa Joe's playing Aquaman. They're like, Aquaman, you used to be blonde and fit. And white.
You kind of want to see Samoa Joe as Aquaman now.
If he's gonna play anybody, he's gonna be Bouncing Boy or Matter Eater Lad.
Why is he gonna be Bouncing Boy? Because he's fat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fatter Eater Lad.
He's fat!
Yeah, that's true. He is fat.
Oh, no.
Does have a point. He is quite fat.
He's definitely not the skinniest bunch.
So is he really coming to WWE?
Yeah, he just had bookings during WrestleMania that he had to fulfill. I think it's after April 15th-ish that he'll.
Who's
be done
confirmed
with
this?
booking.
Who's confirmed this?
Samoa Joe's even basically said, "Look, I don't know if I'm going to NXT or WWE, but either one's good with me."
Huh.
So he'll probably go to NXT.
Samoa Joe, that sounds like a shit dirt sheet.
God knows what they're going to name him, though.
I feel like they might actually let him keep his name.
I think they'll just call him Joe and then a Samoan last name.
Probably.
And like
Joe
a,
Samoa.
Hopefully not Manu.
like Joe, like fucking Joe Anoa'i.
Joe
like,
Smo.
Yeah.
Maybe
Joe Solafu or something.
I bet you they'll call him Joe Reigns.
Roman Reigns can have a feud with Samoa Joe. There we are.
Apparently, I love how he's like, so I want to wrestle Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 32. Yeah, that ain't happening.
He could be Joe Uso.
Oh, if they bring him in as Fat Uso instead of Fat Hardy.
What if they started doing that for like everybody? Everybody just became an Uso.
I can't find that fucking segment where Kane brings out the Hardy family reunion. I want to see Fat Hardy again. Network needs to get on that shit now.
That was so good because everybody was expecting Jeff Hardy to come back. And it was just Fat Hardy.
Fat Hardy. All right, Joe.
Fat!
You mind being the Fat Hardy? Okay.
This is going to give me a job in here, right? Sure, well.
I'd love if that's actually how it happened. Yeah.
He walks out on the stage. They're like, "Yeah, we got him to do Fat Hardy."
What are you going to tell him when he's get back? I don't know. I was hoping you'd do.
He's not coming back. That's the point.
Oh,
This
is fucking.
Right, Joe. Here's where we need you next week. Give him the wrong fucking arena.
They give him the address to TNA Impact.
Oh, this dress looks awfully familiar.
Guys, why isn't there anybody in this arena? Oh, it's because it's TNA.
The Wolves decide to relinquish their tag team titles.
Who?
The Wolves and TNA.
Oh, who the fuck cares?
I don't know. Somebody might care. There's at least one guy who watches TNA.
You should shit yourself or did the TNA noise? I can't really decipher that.
I think it was a dying giraffe.
A dying giraffe shitting itself. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking giraffe, eh?
Fucking hell, that was a giraffe, eh?
Fucking hell!
This is a long episode.
This is fucking awful
Yeah,
radio.
This is still recording.
This is a 3-hour episode.
This is a 4-hour episode.
Hey,
isn't it?
Tony, your best cut. Can you do one of those like WWE best ofs and just fucking edit it?
No.
You're gonna edit it anyway.
Just make sure you edit out everything I said about Muslims and blowing themselves up.
Oh no, the
Yeah, that's
fucking
not
Muslim and the pork and the alcohol shit was the best part. I can't wait till someone fucking bombs your house.
I'm not going to tell them.
Not that I'm suggesting that all Muslims do that, but if someone was to do
Yeah,
that,
but-
they'd most
You
likely
live
be
relatively
Muslim.
close to an Apple store near Cardiff.
It's a higher percentage of Muslims.
Higher, a higher, laddie,
I
a
don't.
higher percentage.
Yeah, I didn't know that you were Jewish. What was that?
I thought he was Irish.
I was
He's one of
conceived
those
in
issues.
Scotland. If that counts.
Irish, Jewish.
Douglas.
Douglas. Oh man, imagine the discrimination that would go on if the Indiana rule applied to the people in Doug. I don't want to serve you because you're one of the green ones.
Oh, God.
God.
Do you think anyone in Doug was gay?
Patty mayonnaise.
Yeah, dude, fucking Connie.
Oh, Connie was totally a fucking butch dyke.
I was gonna call her a bull dyke. We both go straight to like, no, she's not a lesbian. That would have been fine. Nah, she's a dyke.
Yo, and you know what else? She had that fucking dumbass hairstyle that girls do now where they like shave part of their head.
Mm-hmm.
She had that hairstyle back then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck
Yeah,
that
she was a
bitch.
trendsetter for that whole crew.
Fucking trendsetter. I don't know about that.
But I think she only did that by mistake, so let's not give her too much credit.
Yeah, lawnmower accent.
I'm pretty sure all the people that do that are mistakes.
Well,
So it carries over.
yeah, I mean.
Christy Mack. Tied it back to that.
Fucking Connie.
So we'll see you next week on the Old Talk Show.
Where people will call in and be like, talk about porn.
Yeah, we can't even be held responsible for that one.
No. I just joined the call and you guys started talking about porn. It's not my fault.
Yeah, we weren't talking about that before you joined, but as soon as you joined, it was just kind of like, oh, porn. All right.
Porn, yep.
How about that porn, eh?
Yeah,
I thought you were going to play Hold On to Your Butts.
I didn't.
Hold on to your butts.
I didn't
Huh.
think you'd do that, Tony.
I thought you want more than that.
I didn't
My
think
bad.
you'd do that. Tony, I didn't think you would do that.
Tony, hold on to your butt.
I don't like it when you interrupt.
Surprise,
that speaker.
motherfucker.
When you specifically go, Tony, hold on to your butt. That's kind of creepy.
Okay.
So, Drew, you still playing that web game?
That gay ass pilgrim game.
The one
Yeah.
that you liked at one point, and then you
Pilgrim
tried to get
Simulator.
us to record play.
Pilgrim Simulator. Oh man, I tried to fucking be a
Pilgrim, but I
pilgrim,
lost.
and I got killed by a mafia member. Fuck.
Yeah, Shaun, I still play Town of Salem.
Towns of Salem, that's the one. I'm going to go on that.
Town of Salem, not towns. There's no towns
Toilets
of
of
Salem.
Salem?
Like how
Hey,
Seth Rollins is
Townsy.
not the champions. He's
He's
just
the champions.
Hey,
he holds,
I
he holds 2 titles. That makes him the champions of the world.
What 2 titles?
He
Can I
holds
plug
the
Miguel's
WWE
stuff for him?
Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship.
Really, last time I checked, that's one fucking belt he has there.
Maybe 1 belt, but it's 2 titles.
Dude, it's more than 2 titles. It's like 12 titles at this point because they keep on unifying it.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 2 titles.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2.
Oh,
I
you got
think it's like 6.
Nah, it might be, but it's 2.
It's one of the 2. It's either 2 or 6.
I fucking love Trailer Park Boys. I'm the shit fisher, Julian, and you're in my shit net. You need to get on that shit, whoever isn't.
Red
Well.
Lobster sounds good.
Yeah, especially if you're in that one town where there's not really much else going on.
I played basketball today. I got sunburned today.
Well, that's what happens when you spend time in the sun.
Well, that was a good train of thought there.
I like how you said that, Drew. It kind of reminded me of like what people do when they come home from school and their parents ask them, "What'd you do today?" You're like,
I
"I
got
played basketball today." I got an A on my math test.
Hey, I did get an A on my math test. Thanks for noticing.
Sweet. I'm gonna put that up on the fridge.
Hang on, guys. I gotta do this outro. Outro.
Ow.
Outro, ow, it hurts.
See, this is why people want him to break his neck.
Yeah, just
Yeah, dog.
Well, I was going to say and die, but everyone knows when you break your neck, you die. What are Drew's finest moments?
Oh, didn't Kurt Angle break his neck and not die?
Yeah.
pretty sure he died.
Yeah, but he had an Olympic
Diamond.
match, and that like gave him the power.
That gave him the power to not break his neck and die. He just has a bad neck now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Don't
when
worry.
he just like broke his sobriety and then destroyed Twitter.
Wasn't
Was that before or after he got hacked?
Shut up.
Somehow his Twitter got hacked in 1996.
Actually, that could be his excuse.
Hacking was better in 1996.
It's funny because that fat guy says stuff like that. Harsh?
He's fat!
Very harsh. Which was harsh. Awful people.
Thanks for noticing me.
What was that?
I know, but he's
Eeyore.
very
That was
sad.
Eeyore?
That was
No.
Eeyore, wasn't it?
No, that was Samuel Shaw.
Samuel Shaw.
Samuel Shaw.
What a generic name. Fuck that guy.
Is he still in that brand?
I have no idea.
That brand, is that even still a thing?
Is it a
Alex
brand
Lyon
anymore?
takes a shot at AJ Lee following her departure.
Oh
Way
boy.
to go, Alex.
I'd like to take a shot at AJ Lee, if you know what I'm saying.
Remember that whole creepy thing?
What, like you wouldn't do the same?
I'm a married man.
Uh-huh.
So anyone see Jessica Nigger's tits?
Yeah, see, I call her beautiful, and I'm accused of being a creep, and you're the one who even brought her up, and you're like, holy shit, look at this pic of her tits. That's a fantastic pic of her tits. Yo, guys, check out this pic of her tits.
Here's the thing, if I went to Janet and Emily and went, yo, check out Nigger's tits in this, they'd be like, wow, pretty good tits.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Emily.
Why would you have to get Emily's opinion?
well, Emily's bisexual, so she's definitely into the tits.
Yeah, but she's not married to you, so that's kind of the point.
Yeah, but why does it matter? Can he only get his wife's opinion on another woman's tits? And first off, why does he need to get opinions on tits? Is he running a project for this?
Tit Boys Anonymous.
I thought this was all about him being a married man.
Oh,
No,
really?
we
That's
divulged
what-
into tits somewhere.
Wow. Fucking give the guy a fucking clap.
I guess this conversation is the tits.
What is
Speaking
she
of the tits,
talking about?
Yeah,
have you
play that
guys
cricket
seen
sound.
the new the trailer for the last 3 episodes of Arrow? That looks the tits. So good.
The tits.
It's
Name
all about
it.
Roy. Who
Fuck
doesn't
Roy.
like Roy?
I
Roy's-
hate Roy.
Roy's the man.
Roy's
Roy
boring.
deserves his own show. At this
He does
point.
nothing now. He just goes. He's pretty much his characters now. We did stuff when you wasn't here.
Yo, you see his flips?
You see his
His
kicks?
flips kick ass.
Fucking hell.
Nothing. Got nothing on Seth Rollins' flips.
I don't know.
And he looks stupider in leather.
Well, Roy's gonna be the champions one day.
Of the world.
If anything, he's gonna get his arm cut off. That's for sure.
Is he?
I don't know. He does in comics.
But isn't Arrow
Wait,
just Batman?
how does he shoot arrows without an arm?
That's when he's been using guns more than anything.
Uses his teeth.
So shouldn't the show be called Guns or Teeth?
That'd be great. They changed the name of the show to Guns. And instead of the arrowhead, it's just a fucking whole bunch of bullets.
It's a twist.
I can dig it.
Hold on to your butt.
On top of that, though, it's like, well, we've arrested the Arrow, but we're really trying to go after the next vigilante, the Guns.
What's his calling card? He shoots people.
Vince McMahon is upset with Steve Austin over questions during recent podcast.
Oh, la-di-da.
During recent,
Mm-hmm.
like last year.
Mm-hmm.
That was recent.
What did he ask now?
I have no idea.
How you doing today, Vince? Fuck you.
I will click on it.
So what'd he say?
It's loading.
Our guns.
Apparently Vince is upset at one thing about NXT. Apparently he loved the NXT like WrestleMania show, except he got upset apparently because it's better than Raw chance.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Because it is better than Raw.
I don't know. Raw this past Monday was really good.
Fucking should have been.
Hopefully they keep that up. I honestly, I don't know if I could go through a whole year of the Raws that we dealt with through the first 3 months. I don't think I could fucking do that.
I didn't mind the first half of 2014. It was the second half of 2014 that I hated.
So pretty much since SummerSlam, just the Raws have just been so meh.
Yeah, so what you're saying is pretty much ever since Roman Reigns went down with an injury, it got pretty shitty? Yeah, I agree.
No, I'd say it went down when Seth Rollins turned on the Shield.
Yeah,
I don't remember many Raws.
That was the last big moment.
No, because the Dean Ambrose with Rollins feud was pretty good. That kept me tuning into Raw.
Well, yeah, but that feud never had any finality. They kind of just went, fuck this dude.
No, it did. It's called, hey, by the way, Bray Wyatt, fuck you.
Just how it's out. Just Bray Wyatt, yeah.
And that had no finality.
And Bray Wyatt ruins everything.
China going in the Hall of Fame.
You know, if you really wanted to, they could bring that back up. That could be another feud for Seth Rollins if they really wanted it to.
Yeah.
China?
Yeah, China. No, Dean Ambrose. If Dean Ambrose gets his fucking style back.
We've got our way to erase those nude pics. You're gonna fuck China. Nah, it's probably too small. She's got a huge clip.
Danger zone!
Yeah, fucking danger zone. So, great fucking radio here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, who killed this air? It's all dead. It's the old Dead Air show. Oh fuck! Look, it's Jeff.
That's hilarious. I was listening back to the Raw post show, and when I hit that, you thought it was him.
I thought it was.
You're like, oh, that's what you're gonna play us? Thank you. I didn't even want to tell you that it was me who played it. I was just gonna let it keep going that way.
Well, I was being extra mean to him all that night. I don't think like it mattered even if Drew had said something. I'd be like, "Yo, Jeff, fuck you."
No, the best thing about it was like Paden played it later in the episode too, I believe, and I don't think you caught it. Then as soon as he played it the second time, I caught it that he played it and got away with it too. And the thing is, when you did that, Jeff didn't even realize it, and he still was like, "Hold on, guys, I'm trying to find this video." Oh God. Here's this video of this guy talking, and
I have evidence. Let me just play a random part of the episode from a few weeks ago.
Oh my God, it's a guy talking. Yeah, good for you, Jeff. Glad to know how people fucking talk.
Super sleuth, Jeff.
Glad to know you know how to use the internet.
Fucking super slime.
No.
Snarf.
What's the fucking ugly ass ghost looking thing off Ghostbusters?
Slimer?
Yeah, that's him.
No, Slimer's cool.
Yeah, people used to love that Ecto Cooler.
Oh my God, yeah.
Jeffto Cooler, whatever the hell his equivalent is.
Jeff.
Hey, Paden, you got some phlegm in that laugh?
His mouth turned into static. Jeffto Cooler.
I'm a freak of nature!
Why does it sound like his actual voice?
I know.
That's why I always crack up when he plays that one. It's like, what, so fucking similar. Why does he call it?
Oh, we'll figure that out.
Onto your butt.
You need to play that 10 times in a row the next time he's on.
You really do.
Like, just fucking slam him with it.
Just hold on to your butt.
If you don't...
Hold on to your butt.
If you don't do it, I'm going to subject you all to snarf.
Hold on to your butt.
There you go, like that remix.
Yeah.
Hold on to your butt.
Hold on. Hold on onto your butt.
Because I ripped my pants!
I remember when you first had that Ripped Your Pants clip, the night Batista did it, he was trying so hard to get everyone to laugh at it. He's like, guys, SpongeBob, pants ripped. I'm clicking the sound effects.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
I think I gave you a few pity laughs that night. Still don't forgive you for getting me with that. I don't think I laughed. I don't think I laughed that hard, like in any episode, compared to the last post-Raw show. I think Angela said I sounded like I was dying.
What?
I think that's what broke me. I've not listened back to it yet.
Yeah, there's definitely a point where he does the what, and like all of us just fucking roar.
What? The pause beforehand that makes it. It's just like a full 3 seconds of just like, what? Full contemplation. Hold on. What is this? I don't know. Maybe I should ask. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I should.
How's the best way to phrase this? What?
Somebody needs to take that clip and redo Turn Down for What?
Turn down
for
what? Oh, dude. Every time he says something retarded, you need to play that what clip back to him.
Have a mixture of that and the Stone Cold What chance. It's like, I love my mama on Mother's Day. What? Father's Day. What?
Do you still have your impression of you being Stone Cold Jeff? Just play that when he's talking.
I think that one's lost, but I can do it again.
I think we're winding...
Stone Cold Steve Jeff.
We're winding down a bit here.
A bit?
Yeah. Why don't we knock out our plugs while we're at it? So, who wants to go first for plugs?
Well, I don't know if I can plug this one because you guys won't let me. But it's on a station with a show that's got a name which I can't say, and my Twitter handle's Funmosh. Also, check out Wago Rants Addicted to Anime and UDMMA. And to find all that, you can go to StephenWago.com.
Got us, we're pretty butthurt about it.
I got nothing. So.
So big.
Yeah.
All right, for all your woods-related porn needs, make sure you go to porninthewoods.com. That's all.
Drew?
Drusive White on the Twitters and Mick Frickin' Duckin' on YouTube.
Is it actually Drusive White?
Then I said,
you never knew it was Joseph White?
I don't think I'm following you on Twitter. I should do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like 2 years late.
Fuck, hang on, you just followed me on something the other day. You can't say fuck all.
Tony, you just followed me on every freaking account the other day. You can't say it's too late.
Hey, I followed you and Wago didn't. I'm earlier than that.
Yeah, but he expects it from me.
That's not something to be proud of. Paden, want to throw out some plugs?
Sure. On this very station, Mega Powers Radio, you should tune in every single Monday night for the most attractive Raw Post experience available, the Raw Post Show here at MegaPowersRadio.com. Other stuff, easy to find. My Twitter is at MRPADEN, so follow me on there so you could be like your girlfriend. Yeah, had to let that one sink in, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for some kind of comment from Wago about it being creepy.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
What?
Alright, so, plugs out of the way for everybody else. For myself, smarkoutmoma.com for all the wrestling side of things, Bleacher Report for some other extra stuff, your wrestling news as well. Outonlimbs.com if I ever decide to update that, which hasn't been a while, so probably not.
What was the last article on there?
About me not having the motivation to continue to lose weight.
Well, no, when was that?
He's fat!
Oh, I don't fucking remember. last January, maybe.
Nice.
But one that does get updated much more often is Fanboys Anonymous for all the geek culture side of things. So go check out those podcasts there, the Smart Out Moment ones there, and that's about it. Stuff. Thanks to everybody on the panel for this evening. Thank you out there for listening, and our 2 callers for calling in. That's going to shut us up for this evening. Adios, everybody. See you next time.